SMG. Hello from Amsterdam Airport. OMG, how you doing? Good morning, peoples. From the airport. Where you going? Ski Hill. What up, Hydro? How you doing, brother? Good morning, sir. Yo, Hydro. Thanks for livening up the show last night. That was good. Thank you. Trina said your piece, man. You're all right. Good morning, everybody. You're all right. Hell yeah. Good morning, Patty.
Papa, hello.
Good morning, young lady. How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing good. Just popping and trimming a little bit. Just messing around.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, get a good night's sleep. Somewhat.
Ooh.
How you been?
Alrighty, all right. Went to that big festival yesterday.
Oh yeah, I didn't see you all day yesterday. How'd it go?
It was all right. It's gotten big. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's gone from small town, county to everybody. It was even on the news this year. So
Really?
we got a break when we got there. We didn't have to go up Fuck You Mountain to park. And we got somebody had left on the lower level. So we got
Nice.
a parking spot in a good place. Then we get in there and it was wall to wall, elbow to elbow people. And
I hate that.
we made it. We lived.
That's all it counts. You had fun and you lived.
That's it. We're here now. We don't have
That's
to worry
good.
about it. Yeah. It was rough. Oh, dude.
Some of those festivals get real big.
This year was the worst that I've seen it. And
Yeah.
some of the regular vendors weren't there that I like, you know. I
Mm-hmm.
wound up getting a shirt and a sweatshirt. That was it.
No, you got your broom.
And I got my witch's broom. I'm
Nice.
very happy.
Morning, Jess.
Good morning.
Very
How are
happy
you?
with it.
I'm doing good.
Good.
Enjoying my
Good.
weekend.
Good. You deserve it. We work hard enough for it.
Oh, yes, I do.
All
Right.
right.
I need a brain break. My brain needs a break on the weekends.
Always.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my lord.
Yeah. I can't wait.
Hell yeah.
Were you there all day? You must have been there all day yesterday.
Uh
You were there for several
the
hours.
day took a wild twist. Let's see. We started out. What did we do? We went got our shit together here. Then we rode down in there and couldn't find my oldest boy and his woman. And then we caught up with them, and they'd been there quite a bit longer than us, I guess, you know.
Yeah.
And yeah, they we just hung out on the lawn. There was a place over by the music, so we sat down
Oh
there.
yeah.
Then it started getting crowded, so we sent the young ones off to get the food to bring home
That's it.
Oh yeah. But it was a beautiful afternoon. I have to say that.
Here
I
it
just
was
didn't like
beautiful.
all the crowd that stopping and start walking the way my back is. Hell
We're
no.
not used to that.
I can't handle it. If we're gonna walk, let's go. But no, everybody. I got bumped into 3 or 4 times.
We
It was
almost got
all I
ran
could
over by
do
the
just to grind my teeth and not say, "Hey, fucker," you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of those days.
Oh, yeah.
We overcome. We overcome. Liam, get up. Let her sit down. See?
She was just coming to be nice to give you a bite, man.
Oh, I'm sorry. I made him get up. There you go, lovey. At least you got the best seat in the house.
Take her bite.
Yeah.
Maybe he won't get a hole.
Ooh, it's time. Look at them babies. Hell yeah, Papa. How's your shit hanging there? Yeah,
Hanging good.
really.
Can't
Plants
stand
are.
crowds. Yeah, I hate OMG. I hate crowds.
Yeah, it was overwhelming.
It was really hard on me.
When I first started going down there, when we first moved out here about 12 years ago, it was great. It was maybe a couple hundred people, and you knew who had the barbecue. You knew who sold the church lady sold
Everybody
the
knew each
chicken
other,
and dumplings. They're still there. They didn't run them off. And you had 2 stages, one for dancing, the other one for the music people. Now, ugh, I swear to God, it was like going to a rock concert for
Or
the Who, and
amusement
everybody's
park.
gonna run over you.
It was like an
I
amusement
hate
park.
that. Yeah, I hate
Fuck
that.
Yeah. If I can't go down there the first day it opens at the very, right at the beginning, nah. Yeah, that's the way I'm gonna do it next year.
It's just, I don't think that space that they have it in is designed for that many people. I don't think they ever thought they would have a crowd that big.
There's about 2,000 people that
Yeah.
went through there yesterday and will go through there again today.
Yeah, how long is it there for?
3 days.
A week?
Yeah, 3 days. Goes runs from Friday to Sunday.
Oh, okay.
I think
Everybody goes down there today is going to be making the big lines for the food and stuff. Like I said, that I looked for weren't there this year. There's a couple people you could hear say, "Oh, so and so wasn't here this year. So and so didn't come back." Those people kindly tend to just they can sell it out online now. They got all their wares at home. If they don't do good there, so they figure, why bother? I'll just stay
Yep.
home and sell it online because they made their start down there.
That's right.
So I just bought a T-shirt and a sweatshirt and a broom and to ride.
Feel it.
Tis the season.
Right.
Tis the season, and
Yep.
we came home.
That's
My
good.
pulled pork barbecue sandwich was good.
Yeah. See, shit, I like shit like that.
Maybe the bathroom. Seems urgent.
Oh yeah.
I'm just fucking killing the rest of my weed. Trying to. I went riding all day yesterday.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, the dirty.
It was fun, huh?
Oh, for like 5 hours yesterday.
Yeah. I don't mind riding in the mud. Not at all.
No, I wouldn't drive a Cadillac.
Ah, yeah.
Drive a Cadillac to a motorcycle.
Oh shit.
I love it.
Oh yeah. It is fun sometimes, isn't it?
Yep.
I
Well, fun.
tell something I can deal with it. You're sitting down,
Yep.
going.
I got
Yeah.
dirty.
Yeah. Hell yeah. It did not do that to me. That pesky thing. Who, dog? Oh yeah. She does make cute little noises.
It sounds evil, but
She makes a
it's of love.
yeah. You think she's making a
Yeah.
Cover the host of the show.
found it.
Yeah.
Twice to offer a smile and share. Time, come on and all, let's smoke.
Let us smoke.
No matter the time, you might find him. He's
Cover
Papa
the host of the show.
That's right. Stay up late.
Or get up early, makes no difference to him. He invites you all to come and fall asleep or wake up with a friend.
That's right.
No smoke, and sometimes
Right.
just call. You'll be amazed. He's a diamond in the rough.
Uh-huh.
Hell yeah, it's medicine time. Come on and all, let's smoke.
Let's smoke.
No matter the time.
Yeah.
He's Papa, the host of this show.
Yeah.
Come on by, we hope you try. Smoke along and start relax. Maybe perhaps.
We'll learn the words of Papa's song. Yeah.
Hell yeah, it's medicine time. Come on and all, let us smoke. No matter the time, you might find him. He's Papa, the host of the show.
Well,
Medicine time, come on and all, let us smoke.
Smoke.
No matter the time, you might find him. He's Papa, the host of the show. Well, yeah, it's medicine time. Come on and all, let us smoke.
Yeah.
No matter the time, you might find him. He's Papa, the host of
the
the
host
show.
of the show.
Hell yeah. Oh yeah. Rock and roll.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Welcome, Papa.
I couldn't think of a way to
Hell yeah. Sunday
read the word
fun
song.
day. Let's get it on. Roll a fatty and smoke on.
Today's Sunday.
Oh yeah.
Sunday fun day.
Oh man.
Sunday, Sunday.
Sorry, dog. Just go talking.
What's up, Delta?
Sorry, Pat. George climbed up, sit
Good
down
Ah.
by the
morning, sir.
counter.
I see.
Hey there, Delta.
Cheers, Sambo and Patty.
Hell yeah.
Good morning.
Good morning, Jess.
What's up, Delta? How you doing, buddy?
Same old pop, you know.
Yeah. Hey, brother.
Taking care of it, bro.
Taking care of it. Yeah. That's what I want to hear.
Hell yeah.
Let's go. That time of the year.
I'm gonna get a juice. Do you
I
want
got
something?
mine.
Do you want something to drink? Let's make a
Yeah.
juice. What do you want?
I'll do
I'll
it.
take a coffee.
I got 7.
What do you want? Coffee? You take it black,
Yes,
honey? You
sir.
want?
Couple sugars and a little cream. That's all
I
I
got
need.
you. I'll be right back with that.
Thank you.
Rock.
There you go.
What you doing over there, Delta? Trimming?
It's never ending trimming for Delta, you know. So,
Always. I know. I know you
I
do.
trim as I go, but
Yeah.
fuck this shit.
All right.
Hell yeah.
Anyway.
All I gotta do is find 2 more Deltas and we'll complete the triangle.
Yeah, Delta.
Well, let's see. There's one down at the bottom of the Mississippi and one at the top of the Nile. I have to
Why
work
are you
on
at
the
the
other.
airport?
The Delta Nile, the Delta in the Mississippi. Where's the other one?
At the end of every river.
It's in India.
It's in India.
At the end of every river. There you go.
SMG, why are you at
Every
the
river,
airport?
you'll find the Delta. Yeah, that's where they're at.
I was thinking of the biggest one.
Colorado
SMG,
used to
you
have
on
one.
vacation?
Yeah, Colorado used to have one, but then California decided they needed to water their lawn. The Colorado River doesn't have a delta anymore.
Drying up.
It went to the fucking lawn over there.
Yeah, they needed grass.
Yeah, they
For
did.
what?
I don't know. Ask them why the Colorado River doesn't make it to the ocean anymore.
I know we all know that.
Fucking Americans.
What
Goddamn
happened?
Americans.
You can't stop the fucking rivers over here. They're too crazy. Fucking California. That's why you guys are all fucked. We're
Yeah,
fucked
they
over
got
here
rid of
too.
They got rid of all the beavers too. Nobody wanted to put up with the beavers, and the beavers were the reasons that the rivers like meandered and stayed filled. But
The
once they
beavers
got
are the
rid
ones that make the dams, though.
yeah.
Yep.
So when they killed them, it just killed the river. There was no way to retain the water.
Will
The
do,
beavers,
dude.
the beavers do that. You know, we have the beaver on the 5-cent coin here. Fucking
Yeah.
little beaver.
It's an important
On the-
animal for
They
aquatic.
call it
Yeah.
a nickel. On the nickel.
They're
Shit,
the
Marty.
keystone species in a lot of environments because
Yeah.
they create the swampy areas that the animals live in. So without the beavers, you lose the ecosystem.
Yeah, I get mad. Say, the beaver.
It was a sad thing earlier this summer. Earlier in the summer, I mean, yeah, I was driving, I seen a beaver fucking dead on the road. But it was
Yeah.
like, it died in such a weird way where it's like, it looked like coming out, it didn't even look real. You know when it's like all stiff,
Yeah.
rigor mortis or whatever, but it was on his back and then like all his legs and feet or whatever, like his limbs were all up. Like all like,
Somebody did it.
I'm like, who the fuck hit the fucking beaver, man? You guys fucked up the beaver, you guys fucked up.
Right.
God. Where's KY stand for, Patty?
Kentucky.
What?
Kentucky, yeah.
State of Kentucky.
We loud and proud.
Right. Tell him, Patty. Loud and proud.
Somebody's got to be.
Absolutely.
I'd rather get it from Kentucky. Kentucky, you know how much money is to be made in Kentucky? That's a great place to fucking dump your shit at.
Yeah.
Fucking
Yeah.
we got fucking Colonel Sanders for fucking laughing. Come on now.
Got that KFC. We got a lot of beautiful horses too. We're known
We
for
got chicken on deck. You know, we'll feed it to the black people.
we're known for breeding thoroughbred racing horses.
Mm.
Horse racing's real big in the state.
They keep all the stock horses here. So that way you can
We
choose
have-
who you want to breed.
No, the reason behind it is we have cave systems run under the whole state of Kentucky. Mammoth Cave, it's the biggest cave system in the world. And what happens is-
Mammoth Cave is no, but what about the one in Vietnam?
No, it's not as big.
It's not as, but that one. So are you seeing the cave in Kentucky? It has its own fucking weather system and shit when you go deep.
Absolutely. Yeah, there's
There's
little
clouds
microclimates. Yeah.
Oh man.
But what I was
Yeah,
going
I
to say
heard
is
the biggest
there's,
cave. I heard the biggest cave is in Kentucky too. Yeah.
it is, yeah.
Mammoth Cave.
But what you find in those caves is limestone. So that the grass that the horses eat above the caves have limestone in it, and it helps with their bone density. So they bring their race horses here to graze and be raised so that they can have higher bone density.
Makes sense.
Yeah, look it up. Look up
I
like
heard now, but I heard they found one. I think it was Vietnam or somewhere in Asia or something, where they found one bigger than the Kentucky thing. Apparently.
maybe. But so far, right now, yeah, we have the largest cave system in the world.
Yeah, we got a horse cave, mammoth cave. What's that other one?
Vietnamese people. No wonder they have pho and shit. Pho.
Yeah, we got we got a bunch of cave systems running. There's places in Mammoth Cave they haven't found. They know they're there, but they haven't gone back and
You
researched.
guys remember Tolkien
CFMG.
from a long time? Remember that guy Tolkien, that British guy, Tolkien Explorers? He explored. He was just up in Kentucky and explored that shit. He's living in America now. His wife lives over there.
Yeah.
You guys remember that guy Tolkien? He's like the British guy.
Yeah,
A long time.
Token. Yeah, I remember Token.
Yeah, he went and explored the Kentucky cave and all that recently.
Did he?
And shit.
Oh, yeah.
That's how like
That's cool.
I went in contact with him because like on his channel, he went into like some random thing. It looks like a random rabbit hole, but it leads to a giant like Knights Templar cave. I don't even know how the fuck he even created that. But
He was
in
on my
England,
live not too long ago.
Yeah, I was in England. Yeah, like in someone's like farmer's lawn, right? It's like Papa's lawn out of nowhere, and like that's some crazy fucking hidden.
Good old Token. I remember him.
Yeah, for me, like I remember, like I went with my ex-girlfriend to a place called Bancroft. I don't know. She was like obsessed with fucking geology and shit. So, you know, I'm like, all right, let's go out to Bancroft. She mentioned Bancroft. I did my research on it. Apparently, it's like it's like it's the most minerally diverse place in the world. It pretty much has every mineral you can ever imagine all in one place. It's a magical fucking place. I remember we went up there.
South
You
Africa.
know what's fucked up, Patty? I couldn't even fuck her properly. She had a yeast infection.
Delta.
As soon as you went up there, why is that, Patty?
They don't need to know that.
I'm saying.
Okay, why? Talking about
Why
No.
is that?
You don't want to know what you're talking about. You'd be happy you missed.
I don't even want to know. And another reason, another weird thing. Yeah, the yeast infection, and also when I went up there, we found a lot of shit. But you know what happened? My fucking car got destroyed after. You know, there's a little deer that ran in front of the road, a little fawn.
Oh, that sucks.
And I hit Daniel Travis Jr. I hit his fucking hitch. I didn't fuck up anything except my own car and a bit of grass.
Yeah.
Yeah, then I was fucked, and I had to get the shit towed back and get a new car and use a rental and all that. It was a bitch. You have to be careful fucking around with shit like Bancroft.
My neighbor just went elk hunting.
That was fucked.
Southern part of the state, yeah.
Beginning elk.
Look, there's a baby hawk on the line.
I don't know. He didn't get back yet. They're coming back this week, I think.
Baby
Oh.
hawk.
Okay, I'll look if you'll stop.
See?
Happy?
Oh, he's beautiful.
They're hoping a cats don't get him.
Or is he a Pelgrane?
He's awfully small. That's cat size.
That looks like a Pelgrane falcon.
You better go land
Oh my god.
somewhere there ain't an 18-pound cat. Here you go.
Yeah. I can't believe it's down here.
That's what I was thinking. It must be a baby.
Been seeing a lot of red-tailed hawks lately, eh?
Yeah,
Somebody
we
got
get a lot of
a
those around here. We get a lot of those around here.
He's off.
You know what we've been getting? Bald eagles around here.
Here too. I read somewhere, Papa, they released a bunch of them recently into a bunch of different areas. They did what do they call that? Conservation program
Yeah.
where they
yeah.
raised a bunch of them and then they released them all over the country. Yeah.
We've got one.
That's good. Yeah, we saw
We
we
thought
saw two of them.
I've never seen them in this state in my whole life until now. And we've got
Me too.
nesting birds out here. Yeah.
They were here when I
Yeah.
was little. And then they were gone.
They built some nests for them.
And then
We
they were
got
gone.
we got bears back too. We have bear up here now too.
Shit like that's been happening over here too. We had the first bald eagle ever found here in Ontario, right around where I live too. They wouldn't even tell. The news wouldn't say where the nest is at, but I've been seeing them over here. They live right around where I live at. I don't know how the fuck they came over here, but yeah, there's like a one nest, and now they're breeding the fucking eagles over here.
That's
Well, they would let a bunch of them loose in the
I'm not even fucking joking. Search up bald eagle, Ontario.
yeah.
I'll find it.
The one
Yeah,
ball.
they recently started like somehow being here. I don't know if it's related to what you're talking about. Oh, yeah, they're here now.
I know they've got them in Vancouver. Like they have little live streams you can watch of them up in their little nesting boxes and stuff.
Oh yeah, they got the peregrine falcons.
So they've got them naturally over there. Yeah, BC.
Pigeons.
Peregrine falcons are the fastest birds. You know how fast those motherfuckers are?
Oh yeah, they hunt pigeons. They're smaller birds. I know. But they can also.
Yeah, when they hit them at like fucking like 200 miles an hour. Fucking.
You know what I haven't seen since I've seen the Eagles? You don't let them carry your pictures out.
Yeah, the guy up the road, he had some homing
Think
pigeons,
about it.
and he can't let them out right now because the eagles are
I ain't seen them
moved
yet.
in the neighborhood. So he
I
can't
wondered
let
why
'em
we
out.
hadn't seen them. That's why.
Might be eating them every time he lets them out.
Yeah, they're gonna fucking hunt them like little cockroaches.
Oh, they stick out like a sore thumb here. Them white birds. We don't naturally have white birds here. So when the pigeons come, everything.
You got the hawks, you got the falcons, you got the eagles now.
Even the rabbits aren't white.
Our rabbits are
They're
dark.
brown.
Seems like, you know what? I wonder because the rabbits, squirrels, jet, the
We got like brownish white ones. We got like a mixture, like a mixture. Of
them fucking eagles and shit. There's predators. So
They're staying in the
coast darkens. Yeah.
Yeah, if you cut off the fucking grocery store, none of them would be alive. People would be. Bro, Patty, I lived in this terrible area. You know what the people used to do? They used to grab the ducks out of the sewage water and eat them.
Ugh.
There used to be a bunch of ducks out there, but I'm like, well, how come there's no ducks anymore? And like the people told me, yeah, people take them out of there and eat them out of the sewage water.
Okay. Not.
Sewage water.
I ain't eating nothing out of no sewage water.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Yeah, ducks in sewage water in the hood. People eat them. Even old Asian people eat them. General Tao chicken.
America. Yeah, if it does, I don't know about it, and I don't want to know about it. Because if I know somebody's hungry, I ain't gonna let them eat a pet. I'll feed them. God damn. I
You
see
get
anybody.
hungry enough, you're gonna be eating that.
I hate them. At least I can give them a sandwich.
All we gotta do is get Patty hungry enough. You'll be eating with a fucking. We're gonna feed you so you'll be happy about it.
Mm.
You've been hungry before, huh, Patty?
Huh?
You've lived being hungry before. Eventually, you're gonna eat something.
Quite a few times.
Yeah.
That's why I don't like to see anybody hungry. I know what it is, Governor. Just wake up and go to work a full-time job and be hungry. I know what it's like. Shit happens, you know?
Yeah.
You don't like it, change it.
That's right.
Yeah, if you don't like it, change it. There you go.
You can fish here, any old person,
Yeah.
and you don't even gotta have the equipment. If you got the gumption, you go down to the shoreline, get somebody else's line and hook and shit they left in the tree, and you
Fucking
fish.
A, in the bobber.
There's always food here.
Yeah,
There's lots of stuff you can afford it.
I'm not trying to catch carp. You know,
Yeah.
I'm trying to catch.
Oh, I'm just giving you an example. Like if you were hungry here, you don't necessarily gotta walk in the grocery store. You can forage. There's plenty of game and fish.
Yep, you know
There's
how
plenty to eat
you know how
here.
to make a trap. Got a knife, you're in good shape.
Bro, if it really comes down to it, you can eat Papa Hamlin's pussy. You know what I mean? Fish.
What?
Trapping, passive trapping is a good way to feed yourself without a bunch of effort. Snare
It's
traps.
Papa. I'm just always him fucking around.
I have to say that here, not too many people are going to let a fellow human being go hungry. They might not give that person cash, but they will give the hungry person food. They'll take them somewhere where they can get a meal.
Yeah, that's what I do. Like I wouldn't really give them
Yeah, people
money.
ain't hard.
Sometimes I do, but sometimes people try playing you and shit. Like last time I dealt with a fucking person that's supposed to be homeless. I went into the store. He said, "Oh, do you have change or whatever?" I'm like, "No, but I'll bring you some a note after." I never really said. I just said no, and then he came back and I was leaving. He's like, "Oh, do you have like a hookup on a job?" I'm like, "Yes, if you start working tomorrow, less than 12 hours, they'd be working and making so. Go ahead and deal with the cash." But he
Well,
never called. So he's like, "Oh, can you please like put your number on there? Write your number down." So I went out of my way.
obligation doesn't
I went out
matter.
of my way and went to in the store. I'm like, okay, on the receipt, I used their pen. I wrote the fucking name and number down. I'm like, he's like, "Oh, is this the person?" I'm like, "Yeah, give him a call." Da da da. Never heard back from the motherfucker ever again. And when I went out of my way to whatever, now it's like, oh, why am I doing this? Just because I'm expecting a result out of it, kind of, what?
Well,
I
like
put down. I gave him money after too. I'm like, all right, give that a call. We can get you started. You can
well,
start somewhere.
you don't have a choice because you just can't be homeless and not work. Sometimes you got to be homeless and work.
I think this guy looked like he could have worked. He was like a scammer or something. He was like probably like 10 years older than me, like playing the. I'm like, this is what you're really trying to do. Now you're really gonna get fucked. You fucked it. You fucked
The
around and
most
found out at that point.
the most success I've had with helping people is when people reach out for help.
He tried to, but he never reached out after, and it really
Just didn't do
disappointed.
enough. Yeah. Like
So
I
I'm
helped
like,
I helped a couple that had gotten evicted from their house and they were living in a tent down in the city by a bridge.
Yeah.
Me and my friend were handing out peanut butter and jelly sandwiches to people that looked hungry. And we had a bunch left and we spotted their tent on the way out of the city. So we stopped down and we didn't see them anywhere. So we just like set down the sandwiches and started to walk away. Well, that's when they came out of the bushes. They were scared. They didn't know if we were like social workers or something, you know what I mean? So they had hidden from
they
us.
smelt it from a distance and came up.
Yeah, but when they watched us put down the sandwiches, we didn't fuck with any of their stuff. We just looked, yelled out, nobody came. We sat down sandwiches, started to walk away, and they were like, "Oh, hey, who are you guys?" We were like, "Oh, where the hell did you come from?" Yeah. But anyway, they were like, "Oh man, we're stuck down here. We're scared. We've never been homeless before. We don't know what to do." And I was like, "I tell you what, if you meet me here tomorrow at noon or whatever, I'll take you up." They didn't have IDs or anything. I was like, "I'll take you up. We'll get your IDs. We'll get you." And they ended up doing really good. Like they ended up getting them a little place. The city got them a little apartment and stuff. They got jobs. Like they got off the streets. So sometimes it works out. Most of the time it doesn't. But every once in a while you'll get people that really do want help, that really need it.
Yeah. Some people want to take it.
Baby shark, shark,
Some people really, really, really need it.
Sometimes you can just give them what they think they need. I mean, you might think they need a place to live and a job, but all they might need that night is a bottle of booze to keep them warm. Yeah. Have
Yeah.
compassion. Buy
I
a
won't give
bottle.
them no money. I'll buy them food. I'll buy them food and shit. But I will
Right.
not give them no money.
Oh, I bought liquor. Is when I bought a bottle of liquor before. Like going in the liquor store, you got $1? No, what do you want in
When
there?
you're
I'll get
outside, like, for example, some people over here, it's overcrowded, the homeless shelters. So a lot of these motherfuckers, they have to try living on grates. It's
Oh,
like a thing where there's like hot air coming up.
yep, I know what you're talking about.
And yeah, I guess you can like you can warm them up with a layer of fucking alcohol. But either
Yeah,
way, they're still fucked.
literally. Yeah, give them a little bit of comfort. If that's what comforts them, who are we to judge?
Try living like that. You're fine.
Will you take me over to the promised land?
Absolutely.
Go back over in there.
Absolutely.
Huh?
I said absolutely.
Yeah, the people addicted to fucking alcohol, and that's even like a low level of what's going on now with these fucking people. Now it's like fentanyl, fucking.
Yeah. Can't even shake hands. You're gonna die.
You shake your hand, you could die. Literally.
Yeah, you
heavier
can't
these
even give
days.
them, can't even give them a hand up out of the gutter because
You
you're scared
know,
they're gonna have residue on them.
I'm starting to wonder
I'm
why.
I'm gonna get a Narcan shot trying to help somebody else after they've fallen down. You have to be very careful, you know.
I think that's why they said they took that off the list of things that were a disability to receive a Social Security check, is because that
People were choosing it instead
people
of
chose alcohol, then become addicted, but it's by choice. In the beginning, it's not like being you're born blind, you're born deaf, or you get a limb chopped off at the workplace. They chose it, so they took it off.
Yeah, but if
Can't
you're
get a Social
not
Security
okay,
check
but
for being an alcoholic
if that's
anymore.
the okay, but if that's the mentality, then why would you cover people that are obese? Because you're not born obese.
No, them motherfuckers ought to be they have a job.
So that's no different than alcohol.
People wouldn't be big and obese if
No,
your
there's
parents
levels to
helped
there's
out,
levels to you could be out of
right?
shape. Like you're out of shape, Patty. You've always been out of shape for many times in your life. Same with fucking your daughter. Same with fucking 99% of people. Out of shape is different than being obese.
Absolutely.
Okay, obese
Being
is
out
like
of
the
shape
next
means
level.
being out of shape means I can
No,
being out of shape means I can only run 1 mile instead of 5. It doesn't mean I'm overweight.
unfortunately, some things very
You can still
pleasant
run a
happen.
mile. That's still fucking 1.6 kilometers. If you
I
can
don't know
run
what that is.
1.6 kilometers, kilometers is it's like it's the same thing between like pounds and kilograms. It's like a different measure.
I know it's a little different. Yeah, I can't remember.
So
I think
1.6 kilometers is a mile.
1.6. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's like a
So if
five.
you
So
can run,
like a 5K.
5 miles.
no,
I
a
can run
5K, no, a 5K would be like
That's
it's a
like 2
lot
point
more than
something miles, right?
Fuck that.
2.6 miles or something like
I
that.
ain't walking that far anymore.
I know I
that's
can do a
fuck
5K.
all. Like my good friend A1, he's a fucking Russian. This
Yeah.
motherfucker is running marathons for fun. That's 42.5 kilometers.
That's crazy. That's craziness. That's insanity. That's enough to
That's
kill you.
fuck all. That's for fun.
That's enough to kill you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Some people, if
Even
not,
somebody
if you
in
don't
shape.
train,
Even in somebody in shape, yeah, that's enough to kill you.
that's what his family tries saying. But A1's a different beast. He has a real energy into him.
Hey, some
That's
people
why
love that
he's
adrenaline,
high.
man. That runner's high can be just as addictive as the fentanyl, as the food, as the alcohol. That adrenaline you get
And
working out.
Buddy has a very addictive
Increase it.
personality. So you might as well get addicted to something that could be beneficial like that. Right? That man's a fucking monster. Okay, it's not a human being. It's not a fucking human being. It's
He's a special phenotype.
Oh my
yeah,
God.
it's a good feeling.
I'm this Reno. I seen this.
That's how it should be. No matter what you're doing, it should be like that either way. Whatever energy you're putting into it, it should be like that.
I know that's what helped me get over my addiction. I was an opiate addict for years, and exercise is what got me out of it. I would sit on an exercise bike, and I would just ride it for hours till I couldn't even feel my legs anymore.
Yeah,
What?
so you put that energy into something more beneficial for you, in a way.
Well, they tell you not to trade one addiction for another, but I don't think that's entirely accurate because you could trade a bad addiction for a good addiction.
Yeah,
Like
that's what I
instead of
mean.
getting
Yeah,
high, you're gonna run. Instead of instead of going and drinking every night, you decide to go play baseball or football or something. You know what I mean? Like you can trade a bad addiction for a good one
Yeah.
because you have to have something to fill the space, or you're just gonna feel unsatisfied and you're gonna end up relapsing.
And you know what? Sometimes what you replace the bad with the good. After a while, the fanaticism about the idea kind of calms
Yeah.
down, and you're normal again. And you're like, "What the fuck did I just do?" You know, like,
exactly. Yeah, that's
you
good.
know, laughter's what keeps everybody going, keeps you moving on to life.
If you
Looking
can't
for a
laugh
new
at it, you
turn.
might as well give up.
Yeah, you ain't worth the plug neck. Well, you ain't gonna laugh. You done failed and climb back up. Something's wrong. You know not to let that happen again, but you better laugh about it and put it back there and go on. Yep. Moving forward is fun. It has its advantages.
Have you ever heard of there's a certain like I think it's around where you guys live at. And there's this fucking guy who created this ultra marathon thing. And they have to start it with him lighting up a Marlboro. Everybody that they say it's where dreams come to die for younger people.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's brutal.
It is.
We have all sorts of weird sports around here. They got one where they run and drink. I can't remember how far it is they run. It's a few miles, but every like quarter mile they stop and have a drink. They
You
drink a
have to.
beer or a cocktail. You have to participate in the
Yeah,
race.
me and anyone and I say I'd win that one, you know? I'd be out there fucking triple lapping motherfucker.
Right? It's insane. Like here, well, you can run a quarter mile and then you got to take the shot, and then good luck running the next quarter one because there's a beer waiting at the end of it. And then I think it's more like, can you find your way to the finish line than who's the fastest? How many people actually made it to the end? Yeah.
They do a triathlon.
Yeah.
How many people were able to do this without getting lost or distracted?
See,
I think that's what it boils down to, really.
they run, ride a bike, and they swim across something.
How many did you lose to Barstool Mountain along the way? You know?
Yeah.
It's called a triathlon when they mix the biking with the swimming and the running.
Oh yeah, the swimming and the running and I always like to watch the guy who did it with the dummy tied to him. Like screw the guy that's in shape that's in the front. What about this guy that's doing it with an extra body?
Word.
Word to the mother.
Yeah, they like tie a dummy to his back and make him do the whole triathlon with this like extra 150 pounds on his back, and that impresses me. Like, dude, you're an ant. You're a human ant.
I think they should have a red. That would
They
be
do. That's what he was
fun.
talking about.
That'd be so fun.
They do have a version of it. It's what he was talking
They should have pitching toilet seats.
about.
Yeah, on the big PVC piping, mark them out like horseshoes, and
And
then
now we're gonna call Super Bob. I remember Super Bob strapped on a fucking motor to the toilet seat.
he's got a toilet ride. He's got a lazy boy ride.
He reminds me, like, I know you kind of grew up in a ghetto too, but like we lived in the ghetto for a while down by the city, and they used to make vehicles like that all the time. You'd see kids riding anything they could put wheels on.
Oh, yeah,
And he
there
had a
you go.
grocery cart, powered grocery
Or
cart.
yeah, you get grocery cart machines and lawnmower machine. Anything they could put an engine on with wheels, they do it.
Motherfuckers, like where I grew up, it was called the Jane, right? Jane
Yeah.
Street. Yeah, on Jane Street, pretty much what happened is people from North Jane and South Jane. That's how they kind of divided it. There's kind of like a middle part too. I don't really talk. But yeah, I remember these motherfuckers. They come from Driftwood, which is like Finch and that. It's like the north side. And yeah, they used to come down on their fucking dirt bikes and start shooting up people over here.
Oh, shit!
Lord.
You're in the
on
street?
dirt bikes.
The fuck?
Drive by on a mini bike. Yeah,
No, like a
shit.
little dirt bike. You can get around.
Yeah.
Mini bike. Yeah.
Yeah, so you have to. Yeah, I remember like my friends, whatever, the people I knew back then, they're like, oh, we're getting shot at, and they had to defend themselves, you know what I mean? Scare them off. You have to like scare them
How
off
they
in the air.
Yeah, we were thinking about going and building a tree house today, but instead, armor, guys. We're gonna build armor. You know what I mean? We're putting up the palisade now.
What did they do? I did like with a garbage can.
Hold on, did you just say Palisade?
That's what I'm picturing.
Taser on the right.
I'm picturing
Hold
kids
on,
wearing
hold
garbage
on,
cans.
Hold on, Jess. Did you just say Palisade?
Yeah, palisade. Yeah, let's build the palisade.
Okay, you want to hear something really weird about like what I was bringing up? Search up the Palisades, Gina Finn.
Yeah.
Search out. That's a big area. What does a palisade mean?
A palisade is like a barrier wall. Like what we think of as the castle wall is called a palisade.
Good
Yeah,
stuff.
we have an area called a
Cheers,
palisade.
everybody.
over
Good
here.
morning.
Yeah.
Directly related to what I was bringing up earlier. That's hilarious how you brought that up.
Yeah, the palisade is like the barrier fence, your protective fence you put up.
That's awesome.
Hell yeah.
It's an old word. Sorry, it's an old word. I read a lot of old literature.
Can you do me a favor? Can you search up the Palisades, Gene and Finch? Search that up. We had something called the Palisades here. That was
Oh, like an area?
yes.
Okay.
There's a place called Palisades Park. It's a
Okay.
It's a Jane and Finch. It's the craziest fucking area of this entire area, city here. The Palisades, the fucking barrier, I guess. That's what it's
oh
yeah, you
wow.
come play the game over here.
yeah.
At the Palisades. Yeah, I got put over there when I was young.
Hell yeah. It's gonna be a beautiful day today. I'll tell you what, it started out slow. It was like 70 degrees when we left here yesterday. By the time we got done down to that festival, it was in the 80s. It was hot. Oh.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
yeah.
really do it over here, though. You know, so it goes beyond
Use this
time.
for all kinds of
Yeah. Yeah.
they do
It's not what the word originally was.
football games, they have a medical meaning, they have a car,
Yeah.
they have this is not the same word I saw
No,
in
it's
Dante.
right.
Palisades, Jane and Finch, Toronto. You can put that.
It's in Toronto.
Yeah.
Yeah, what I was sent as a youth, I was sent to. They have at the Palisades is like in one of the buildings there. They have a youth outreach program or whatever. So I remember I was sent over there. I learned a couple things in there. You know, it's forced to go there every week.
Apparently Honda just came out with a damn Palisade car, and that's all it wants to do is show me a car.
You have to put certain keywords in. Put the Palisades, Jane and Finch, Toronto. Put that in. I guarantee it'll pop up. Some will pop up here.
Oh, yeah.
Something will.
We're going to see. Here we go.
Oh, okay. Is this the Palisades
Uh,
Stewardship? The Stewardship Education Center?
Yeah, I guess that's the new name. But it'll be over there. That's Jane and Finch. That's like
Here we go. Here we go. Point Palais Park. That was it.
go look what they're doing over there. Let's see what's going on. Yeah, there's some community leaders there that have been through this shit, and yeah, they're trying to stop people from losing their lives with some bullshit, really.
my. Serious. Oh, yeah. Oh, God, Papa. Look at that beautiful bud footage there.
You rolling
That's
some
a
beautiful bud
nug.
footage?
That's a big nug.
Hell yeah. Oh, it's got squishy too.
I know, look. Ooh.
Stop.
Ooh. Yeah, just right.
Doing it and doing it and
Hell
doing
yeah.
it well.
Mm, tastes good.
How the fuck do you bring up the Palisades? You guys are part of the simulation, guarantee. This is not
I
making any
read.
sense.
I read books.
Word.
That's why.
I watch continuous generated.
And
I
I
will say
retain.
that.
I have reading comprehension.
You retain the information after and assimilate it
Yeah.
into your reality.
I have really high reading comprehension.
Not me. I suck at it.
yeah.
I can't comprehend anything I read. I have to see it.
You're
See,
a
but I have-
hands-on person. Yeah.
I have trouble with lectures though. If I listen to somebody lecture, I don't take as much away from listening as I do from reading.
Really?
Yep.
Lecture.
Everybody learns differently. Now, everybody
Yeah.
learns differently. Some people learn hands-on.
What?
Some people like to be shown. Some people like to hear it. Some people like to read it. Everybody's got their own little way.
What?
All of our brains up are set up a little different.
Dog damn.
Okay, what is it? What? Oh.
Oh no, now we're playing musical cats and the dog don't get overzealous.
Musical cats, overzealous. Oh no.
My cat and the dog are acquainted. But this is Sir Smokes-a-Lot's girlfriend's cat. He's only been here
Uh-oh.
about a month and a half. We're letting him stay here till they get her place. And yeah, the dog wants to play with him, but he had a bad experience with a dog about her size or a little bit bigger. So he'll freeze in place on the ground.
I would never have a pet, Patty. I would never personally have a pet. But I do know, for example, my mother got a cat. You know that? And what happened was I went over there. The cat was like all skittish and shit when she first got the fucking cat. And what I did was I lured the cat over there. I lured it to me. I looked in the cat's eyes. I'm like, the cat knows who the fuck I am right away. So the cat started loving on me and everything.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I broke the cat in. It was all scared, hiding. As soon as I went in there, I'm like, I looked at the cat. I'm like, yeah, you're in good hands, bro. And
I'll
get
tell
the
you
fuck
what,
out.
the cats, they get pretty on what they want to happen and what they don't want to happen, and around the people that they think it should or should not happen.
And my mom's friends are saying, oh, they have like they could sense energy or whatever.
Oh,
Like,
Nancy.
what's it? But yeah, the cat fucking loves the fuck out of me.
I
Every
see
time I go
smoke.
there, as soon as it sees me, it
Hell
follows
yeah.
me around the entire time. I kind of feel bad leaving the cat after, you know.
It's Nancy.
Come on, Nancy.
I should visit the cat more often. But yeah, the cat constantly follows me around when it sees it, like runs up and awesome. It knows, bro. It knows a cage will protect the cat. And I felt bad for the cat. My mom adopted the cat. Apparently, it came from her friend.
Aw.
And the friend's mother was going through dementia, so the cat was being locked up and not fed, and all this shit.
Oh shit. She probably forgot she had a cat sometimes.
Aw.
She forgot she had the fucking cat, you know. So we had to take the cat in, or my mom did, and that's the cat. But it was all skittish. It was all tripping out the first day it went. Well, I went over there, like I looked in the cat's eyes. I'm like, you're fine, and then whatever, it was like loving me and like purring and.
Cats really appreciate confidence, and they really appreciate like
and as soon as that,
like
it was, like,
routine.
jumping on.
They like a
It was
person that they can predict. They want to know like a person
Yeah.
to be predictable, not for them to move
hiding.
erratically here yet.
It was hiding all the time and all that, but then as soon as I showed the environment's fine, the cat's like, okay.
Well, I would think in an environment with somebody with dementia, she was probably doing different things at different times, acting differently, and that'll really sketch a cat out. Cats like you to be very predictable.
Look at this one. He's predictable.
Yeah.
But that cat's like one of the most loving cats ever. Like you put it into your hands, it's like rolling around and shit, like purring like crazy, like rolling.
Once you make them feel confident and safe, they open up. They're happy. They'll be
It
belly up.
It even lets me pet it. It even lets me like touch its stomach.
Oh yeah. That means it really likes you. It trusts you.
If you can touch the cat's stomach, it's like. But it,
Good
you know,
morning,
it
Miss
does
Nancy.
sometimes. So it like bites you, but it bites you like with like a little. It doesn't like bite hard or whatever. Like puts his.
Oh yeah, love
up
bites.
in it.
Those are love bites.
Love bites.
Good morning, Miss Nancy. Good morning, Christoph. Bonjour.
Bonjour.
Bonjour, Christophe.
Comment ça va? How are you? But either way, yeah, the cat. I wouldn't. I don't believe in having a fucking pet or putting an animal into that fucking cage like that. For
Oh,
me,
we
I think
don't
it's
cage
ethics.
ours. I remember we talked about this. Yeah, we don't cage our animals. If they want out,
It's not about.
we
It's
let
not
'em
about the cage. It's not about the cage though. Even like a physical cage. It's the fact you're putting it into your fucking reality. You know, the
Yeah. Now we've brought
Cages.
animals home that have chose not to stay here, and we didn't force them.
Nope.
If they want to go out, they go out.
My mom was a fucking
You wanna come in
retard. No offense to her. She was like a
Yeah.
genius.
Don't
but she's
trap
retarded.
any animals. Yeah, no, except
She's
for
a
like the
genius, but she's
horse.
retarded. She's like so smart technically on paper, but
Yeah.
a big fucking dumbass retard that I have to go and pick up everything off.
Yep.
But guess
understand.
what? If it was the other way around, no one would give a fuck. You know what I mean? I'll go. No one cares
Right?
about Cage. But you know, somehow I have to care about everybody else.
There.
Very odd.
Been there,
No,
done
it's
it.
not odd. I was telling everybody the other day, I'm sure you've heard of it. They did this psychological test with a teacher and a learner. The idea was the teacher lists off like a list of words, and the learner has to repeat them. And if the learner doesn't repeat them correctly, then the teacher shocks them. Well, what they came to
But
find out is only
for example, my family and friends and that, if I don't give them what they want, they're like, fuck you.
Yeah.
And they're like shooting
Well, what
each
I'm
other.
saying is
They
only
don't bring it back.
what I'm getting at from that is the end of this survey figured out that
People
only
are so selfish that if you don't deliver me weed right now
Yeah.
free of charge and go out of your way and deal with that, then I don't want to talk to you.
well, it's what I'm getting at.
Like,
What
you're
I'm getting
lucky
at,
you got
Cage, though,
fucking
is
family or your mom, or I'd shoot you in your fucking face.
Yeah. What I'm getting at is no matter who or what group people come from, only 15% of people do the right thing because it's the right thing to do. Only 15% of people think on their own. So if you have 100 people in your family,
I'd say it's
only
less than
15
that.
of them care. Yeah,
15 is being a bit liberal there. A bit.
I think so too, but I'm trying to be nice. But you can only count on 15% of people to do the right thing or to feel
I
duty.
say it's less than 1%. Less than 1%.
No, I don't think it's
What do you
that
mean
low.
50?
I don't think it's that low.
When it comes down to it, really, yeah, probably below that.
Oh wow.
So don't be surprised. Yeah, it would be weird for someone to care and to do the right thing. Start thinking that way. When you see somebody care and do the right thing, you're like, you're the weirdo. You're the outlier.
The outlier. I was just talking about the outlier earlier. It's weird how you bring that up. It all goes back full circle.
Mm.
Great minds think alike.
God.
So he's right. You know, he talks about it all the time. Some people aren't stuck in the box, and unfortunately, the people that are stuck in the box, they don't realize it. They can't think outside it.
It's hard to help people.
It's a
like
hindrance.
that. Yeah, it's hard to help people like that.
Especially to
Dude.
communicate.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we can look at things as a generalization, how most things act, right? So it goes into the outlier. I was bringing up the outlier earlier to other people we were talking to.
Yeah.
The other day, and what I was saying is that there's always an exception to the rule.
Yeah, almost every attribute that you can give to a human can be put inside of a bell curve. And most people fall inside the bell curve, but you're always going to have those that don't fit inside the normal.
No.
The ones that have more or less of whatever that attribute is. Think of it in the terms of like life, like human lifespan. Most of us fall in the middle of the bell curve. We live until we're about in our 80s, right? But there are some that die at infancy, and there are some that live to be over 100 years old.
Right.
So you're always going to have outliers.
I want to be an outlier. I want to live to be 120.
Let's do it. I'm down.
I'm trying.
I'm
You're
down for it.
gonna live longer than 120, Patty.
I feel like we're at a point now where if we can live long enough, medicine will keep us alive much longer than the generations before us. But we have to last long enough for that technology to come around.
Stay healthy.
Like I lost my father 3 years before they came up with the cure for Hep C. 3 years. If he could have lived 3 years longer, he would have had a much longer lifespan.
Yeah.
Your grandpa died from Crohn's disease. You don't die from
I'm just
Crohn's
saying that's
disease.
common that if you die before the cure or the treatment, you know what I mean?
Again, well, now we're looking at in that way. Now you're looking at something outside of yourself, something else outside of. Oh, it would have happened this way or that way. Oh,
Well, I'm talking about the circumstance of your life, the circumstance of your life that involves time.
Where does the disease come from? Or
Yeah.
disease. Where does that really originally stem from? And then how is that played out after? You know, what do you?
Yeah.
None of that really. doesn't matter. You think some magical pharmaceutical thing would have saved the motherfucker?
People just need to die. Right.
People just
Yeah,
need
that's
to
what I'm
die,
getting at.
as Patty said.
But if they could have
Yeah,
lived long
something.
enough for antibiotics.
You're
So
gonna
you're
die.
defined by your. So
You're gonna
what
die
basically
like
what
a
I'm saying
regular
is,
fucking person.
People used to
well,
die.
you're defined by your historical period and the medical
Die the right
technology
way.
of that
I'm
time.
ready to die right now. I could lose my life right now if you have a smile on my fucking face. You gotta die in the right way.
Yeah.
Just say you gotta live in the right way. Just as important. I'm gonna die properly.
Yeah.
I see you like finding out that you're gonna die and then just walking out in the woods like a dog and laying under a tree so you don't bother
I'm gonna
anybody.
die fucking properly.
Oh,
It's not dying like a dog under a fucking tree. None of that.
I just thought you'd be that like no burden kind of guy. Like I don't want to burden the world with this. I'm just gonna go out here and handle it.
Well,
didn't
yeah, if I had like a terminal disease or something, obviously I'd go somewhere no one's ever gonna find me, and I
Yeah.
wouldn't really, bother people with that. But yeah, you have to die properly. Die on your own accord.
it'll happen.
I like the way they used to do it, dude. Deathbed and everybody come see you,
I think
surrounded with your family and your friends and your pets and
grandchildren. I think that would be the most peaceful way to leave.
in your home.
And now we can control you through fear because they're just pop you in the fucking head. You know what I mean? It's all through fear. You think you actually die that way? I'll come back. I'm gonna haunt you.
I'm gonna haunt you. I'm coming back for your ass.
Yeah.
You ain't getting off that easy.
Nope.
I'll be back.
That's what we call
I'll be back.
Put them in a decent urn. I get to find
You know, me and my son were having the conversation about ghosts, that if everybody that had ever lived died and left a ghost, there wouldn't even be enough room to walk before you'd hit a ghost.
That's only for a limited few.
I'm coming back specifically to haunt Papa Hambone, Patty, and Jess, just because you guys are on this conversation.
You go right ahead. I'll probably just ask you to quiet it down. I don't
What's
care
that?
about no ghosts running around. There's ghosts
Quiet, Cage.
in my space.
There are ghosts, they don't bother me, and I'm okay with them.
We've only seen one. I could say was one here. And that was it.
But I'm gonna start moving the shit around in your house.
Other than
I'll just think I did it and forgot about it. You know, we're stoners.
I want to make it so you don't need.
Even if weird, I do think that too. Even if weird stuff happened, I'd probably just rub my eyes and be like, man, I shouldn't have smoked that last one, you know? And I'd walk on. I wouldn't even believe it. I just, right? You'd just be like, oh, I shouldn't have smoked that last one.
we've seen a dog turn their head and look at stuff.
I was gonna say, what if we turn your horse a different color?
We'd notice that. I'd notice that because me and the horse have exactly the same color hair.
Yeah.
We're both
Yeah,
redheads.
We're gonna change both your fucking hair. It's gonna go from red to someone else.
Yeah, I would notice that.
I don't
You
care about
redhead or strawberry blonde?
It's like a light auburn,
Oh,
like a light brown and red color. Like,
Look at
like
Papa
honey,
over here
kinda.
talking strawberry blonde.
Yeah, you know, when you look through like honey, you know, like honey looks like, and my hair's kind of like that color.
just water.
oh, okay.
Not really. I don't have any blonde.
It's,
White.
it's all leaving you.
I got some white hair now too. I'm starting to get my white hairs.
I'm either brown or gray. Who is that, Ollie? Is that your twin? That oh look.
I get all
You
kinds
old
of
fucks. Papa, Patty, Jess, you guys are all fucks. What have you learned?
What have I learned?
Teach me something.
What have I learned in life? Is that what you want to know?
Yes. Papa, everybody. What the fuck have you learned? Teach me.
It
I learned
only
you're
goes
a pain in the ass sometimes.
how it.
What I learned is
You
can't fit-
value.
you can't fix stupid. Stop trying.
That's true.
If you don't
How
love
fucking
yourself,
true that is.
nobody else will.
Yeah.
That's the most important thing. If you can't love yourself, other people are not going to be able to love you.
Get busy living or get busy dying. Don't just lay there.
Well, I think that's why there's a lot of unhappy people get pissed off, cause drama, and do things because they want the attention they don't
If
get.
I had to give you a real piece of advice, honestly, I would say to you, be careful not to let your identity get wrapped up in those of others.
True.
That's a real piece of advice.
Stay true to yourself.
Make sure that you know who you are when you step away from all your roles. When you're not a son.
But take that to the opposite extreme of that polarity that you're saying. So you don't want other people wrapped up on your thoughts
Yes.
and emotion. You don't want
Yes,
other people wrapped up in your bullshit either.
Yep,
Same way
exactly.
you're
Goes
wrapped
both
up
ways.
in it.
Yep. But know who you are when you're not the role that you play, when you don't go to that job, when you don't show up to the family or your friends, when you stand in a field alone. Who are you? If you know who that person is, you'll be just fine.
Do you want to know who that is? Can you handle it?
Doesn't matter if other people love
Exactly.
you. Exactly. Because you stand at you know who you are when you look in the mirror every morning and you say, it's gonna be a great fucking
Then you'll
day.
be
I
fine.
love
Yep,
you.
you'll be
You're
just fine.
awesome.
You know
You
what
gotta-
I do? You know what I do every morning, Patty? I look directly into the mirror, but I look directly into my eyes, and I look through the mirror into the eyes, and the reflection on the eyes can see the mirror reflected
Yeah.
back to what you're looking at.
Yeah.
Way.
Yep.
And what I do is I just sometimes I start laughing uncontrollably.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's like, I know exactly what the fuck time it is.
I always feel like a cat when I do that. If I look right into my own eyes, I'm like, this is weird. I don't want to be doing this.
Yeah.
Like, I don't mind to look at myself, but I don't like to look right into my eyes. It feels weird.
I look in the reflection of my own eyes and see that.
Weird.
Yeah.
No, it's not. Like for example, the women I've had dealt with, and then when they have like a real good relationship, yeah, we look at the reflection of each other's eyes. Like
Yeah.
you're gonna practice where you stare in each other's eyes for an extended period of time.
I don't mind looking at other people. I just don't like looking at myself.
No, yeah.
No, you see yourself through their eyes, through the
Oh,
reflection on
okay.
their eye.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's awesome. I'm happy with me. I can live with me, and that's all I care about. You know, I can live with me. I got me straight. I just got to get everybody else going on the same direction. Yeah.
Why are you concerned about everybody else? And isn't everybody else somehow like the program? From my research, reality is kind of curated to the observer in that way. So all these other people that are lacking is actually an aspect of yourself that you're seeing that's unrecognized. The reason why you're seeing these things happen is an unrecognized or you're not looking into resolving an unresolved aspect of your own mind, your own program, in a way.
Well, that framework gets set up before you're even aware of it, though, by your parents and your immediate family. I mean, you're
Of
born
course,
into a
it's
mindset. Yeah.
Intergenerational.
And then your society and your place in history also dictate the confines of your role in your life. Like, so most people feel trapped, and it's because they don't realize that their historical background, their societal background, the place they live, their family, all those things were dictated for them. They didn't get to make those choices.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
But you do. Once you become aware of that, you can't just blame outside influences on.
Yeah.
At the point, you're the fucking idiot going along with it. It's been happening for a long time.
Yeah.
the sheeple.
You didn't know any better. I mean, now we live in a world where other lifestyles and cultures are at your fingertips.
The fact that you're saying this, now you have like a sense of responsibility at that point.
Yeah.
Like you're fucked at that point. If you're ignorant, have no idea. That's what they say. Ignorance is bliss, right?
Yeah, it is. It is.
Aware of it, now the onus is on you. Now you're held accountable.
Yep.
Yep. Yep.
What are you gonna do with it?
I left. When I was like 19, I left home. I went across the country by myself because I wanted to go out and see who I was when I wasn't that person to all those people. When I'm not your daughter, when I'm not the friend, when I'm not the mother, when I'm not all these things, what am I?
There you go.
And I think you have to go find that out for yourself. That's an individual journey that you take. It's like a rite of passage when you come into adulthood. You've got to decide who you're going to be.
Sure that. I like
Yeah.
that.
And
Right?
stand
It's like the
on it.
walkabout that like the Australians do. It's like that kind of, it's a rite of passage. You go to college or you get a job, whatever it is, you do that thing on your own
Yep.
that lets you know who you are outside your family.
Self-discovery. That's what it's about. And
And then
Well,
and hopefully,
Yeah, Jesse, listen, you got a strong mother, you've had a strong family acumen either way, in a way.
yeah,
And
yeah,
look
yeah.
at Patty and that. For example, some people don't have that, you know, like I can relate to my experience. Like I never had family to rely on. It was actually the exact opposite since I was like 8 years old.
Yeah.
I had to make sure, even before when I was a little child, I had to make sure my family was fucking taken care of.
Yeah.
Not the other way around, where they're gonna give you any opportunity at all. It's the opposite.
Yeah.
that's a hard road to hoe.
It's one of those things where you have to be satisfied with having helped. You can't expect gratitude. You know, sometimes you have to do the
Fuck
right
would
thing
I
because
need
it's,
help? I create the help.
yeah,
You need help. What would you like? I create the program.
yeah. Some are not as capable as others. We all know that though. Some are not as capable as others. Some people need more support than others.
Yes.
That's for sure. That's for sure.
Sometimes everyone needs support in some way.
I think the key is to figure out what everybody's aptitude is. What are you good at? And then to utilize that person for that reason instead of forcing them to go do something else that they might not be good at or might not enjoy. You need to utilize everybody's skills.
And
Well, you
encourage
need
them.
to like the way I dealt with it. You have to make a what I call
Yeah.
is a moral compass. You have to have like boundaries set up to the point where they couldn't even imagine disobeying such a thing. But
Yeah.
they have to comply to it if they want to be anywhere around your reality.
Yep.
And then you have to be fair.
Mhm.
So you make sure everybody's fucking happy at the same time, to
Right.
the best of your ability. And then
As
no
a
one can really
person,
and then you're not green lighting yourself. It's like, okay,
yeah.
if they want to fuck around with that, and now it's like open season on you. If you want to fuck
Mhm.
around with it.
Yeah.
I
Because
just set
you've
expectations.
done
I'm a
it.
spoiler, but
You've done it to code. You've done it to the code, or the moral code, or the karmic code.
yeah.
If people want to fuck around with that, then that's your own fucking fault.
Yeah. See,
Unfortunately,
Patty
you have to
set
learn
for
something.
Yeah, Patty set out for us a very, very easy, very plain set of rules when we were very young. You don't lie, you don't steal, and you don't cheat. Everything else we'll talk about. But those three things,
What about
no.
this? Go beyond any of that and treat others better than you'd ever fucking treat yourself.
Yeah.
If I gave the opportunities that I gave other people, oh my god, I probably wouldn't be here sitting talking. And maybe that's why it never happened.
Yeah.
Yet.
No, I get it.
But yeah, you're right. I did have a good mom. Thank you, Mom.
You're welcome.
You put people on fucking easy mode. Yes, thank your mother. I'll thank mine too. Even my mom was in the mental hospital for many, many months growing up.
Yeah.
Even recently, it's been a constant thing. And guess what?
Yeah.
She's on disability. She can't afford to live over here. You know what we do? We fucking pay for her shit and make sure she lives in a beautiful
Yeah.
fucking area.
Yeah.
Make sure she has food. Make sure everything. There's no.
Yeah.
Why? Because she gave me fucking the opportunity to do it. Might as well.
You wouldn't even be here if it wasn't for her, right?
We've been having this conversation. That's for sure.
Hell yeah. That's respect.
Yep.
A lot of people don't know what that word means.
Not these
Sad.
days.
Yeah, it's sad.
It is sad.
It also reflects what America's teaching their youth.
I agree.
I mean, Jess don't like them, but I'll sit and watch some videos about the bratty teens that
I
go
can't
to
watch it.
school and think they're all that in a bag of chips. I do what I want. And they find out the adulting world. And as soon as they slap cuffs on them, they're crying for mama
Yep.
and dad.
Son
Yeah,
of a
fuck yeah. It hurts. Of course it hurts. It's uncomfortable. It's supposed to be uncomfortable.
Handcuffs aren't supposed to be fun, sweetheart. They're just you're being punished.
Now, you want to beat up a girl in the bathroom? Here, let's take you down the county and see how you fare in there with those.
Yeah, they do now. That if they fight in school, they go to jail now.
Yeah.
It ain't like it was with us, where you just get detention or they send you home or whatever. They call the police.
Well, under 17, they'll take juvenile, but once they hit 17 in
They'll
some
take 'em out.
states, oh by God, they're going down the county. They're sitting there. Uh huh.
You want to
They
hear?
go-
You want to hear someone weird? You know, up to the point when I was 17, because I played the system in a way. What I used to believe, I had a fucked up life, whatever, if you want to call it that, an upbringing. So what I thought as a young man, you know, I had to be a man since I was 8 years old. But after that, when I was about like 15 to 17,
Ah, yeah.
what I was doing was I thought I was karma, Patty.
Oh, shit.
So I'd appear and you know like it'd be like random targets. Yeah, and I'd
Oh, yeah.
appear and you rob them and take their shit and like you know kind of traumatize them for life.
Oh, God.
Bully.
But I thought I
Bully.
thought I was karma. I thought I was doing the right thing.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, this person like somehow you know we'd pick them out randomly, and I thought like somehow this like all led up for this to happen like for some reason, and I'm the catalyst. I thought it was fucking karma. And
Oh, shit.
I'd only deal with people that are like, you know, like grown adults when I was like a kid. Like grown adults that are males, you know, like grown men and that, like, you know, and
Yeah.
test them.
Mhm.
Yeah, and they fold every time.
Damn.
Yeah, and it'd be like it'd be a random thing, but I thought it was like karma. You know, I felt like this should happen. Um,
Hey, that just goes to show different people's perspective on things. Right there. There's a perfect example. You know, one person do something like that, or somebody can get their first job. You know what I mean? We all make choices.
Yep.
I
like
will say,
I definitely like if
people
I
that
saw
I've
like
heard
Papa,
similar
like
stories, they have
even
bad karma.
yeah, even back then, if I say I am karma, but yeah, if I've seen like Patty or Papa or any, I would definitely not act. I would not do anything. I just observe it. I would. It's
It would
I
be
don't know.
your advantage not to act.
I would never do anything to people that don't deserve it. In my mind, they deserve the shit. You know?
Was you playing Robin Hood?
I don't fucking know. I thought it was
See?
karma.
Yep, you were young and had your own set of views.
Yep.
Where you knew what the shit was about. Right on.
I literally thought it was fucking karma. Was embodying it and making it
okay.
happen.
That's okay. Some of us think we're cats. Some of us think we're Superman.
And some
Some of us
people
think we're
actually
Superman.
think they're women too.
Delta thinks he's fucking karma. That's fine.
Correct?
But doesn't mean you have to do something negative. You know, with all that fucked up shit I did, like I did like the exact opposite. You know, like I've done this way more good than bad, guaranteed. If you want to, I don't even like the term good or bad, but
Yeah.
it's been positive. Everything you're not seeing is negative. It's been a positive fucking thing. They had to get a gun stuck in their fucking mouth.
Oh Lord. No, I remember being a kid and some of my friends, their dads had a little bit better jobs and better professions, and so they'd always have money for the store after school. You know, you get out of school, there's always that little store there, you know, where you could go get
Yep.
Yeah, we used to go. It's called King Market. We used to go, and Fairview
and
Market. There's King
well,
and
the one
Fairview. We
next to
also
the
used to.
school was a mom and pop place because it was near the school. All the parents knew who owned it. It was safe.
Yeah, we had the same thing called Fairview. Everyone went to
Yeah.
the store after school during school or before school and all that.
But I
Same
mean,
shit.
you know, there was kids that, like I said, their dads had a little bit better professions. And of course, we all hung out, so we'd all go in the store, you know. They'd get what they get chips and candy and a pop, you know. I always walked in with them, but I didn't come out with none. I had enough for my snacks at school and and I'd go home for lunch every day. So I mean,
Oh, lucky you.
I never cared that somebody had more than me. I was happy with what I had. I was
My
a
son
kid.
would see. My son would get in trouble for that. If my son would have walked in a store with his friends and came out with something and they didn't, he would have been punished when he got home.
Well, lucky you. But look what Patty said. She used to go to school and either she'd buy lunch or have lunch provided for. You know what the school said to me when I was growing up, Patty?
What's that?
Yeah.
They were saying I was being neglected or abused because I'd never show up with any food and I'd always have the same clothes on. You know, like no clothes, no food.
Yeah.
So they'd be like, "Yeah, there's something going on." So they tried fucking around and never helped at all.
See, that ain't right. I don't believe in that. If the school
It
is
actually
actually
made things like 10 times worse than fucking helping anything.
they said
If you see a child
boxes
that's
full.
hungry, give it food. If you see a child that needs clothes, give it clothes.
Yeah.
They weren't
But you
doing
don't have to
that. They
disrupt their
weren't
life.
doing that at all. No, they
No.
weren't
That's what I
doing
mean.
that
You
at
can
all.
provide charity without disruption.
Now they have resources at the schools. If they notice something like that going on, believe me, food and clothes for the children is happening.
Bro, that's a fucking. I had to go and make food and clothes and make sure everything is fucking running smoothly. I have a younger brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, so as soon as I was able, like around 8 years old, I started running my own fucking program. You know, I was the adult at 8.
Oh, you're not.
Trust me, I've been in line to get my food stamps. I've had to go to the food pantries. I've had to go to the mission to get clothes for the kids. I know that whole fucking road ho. Yeah, buddy. You know, I've experienced a few things in a lifetime. It's all good. It builds character. It makes you get out of that situation.
That's exactly what I was gonna say, Patty. It's character building.
It's a self motivator to get out of that situation.
Hell yeah, exactly, and that's what the fuck I've been doing since a young kid. Now I laugh at it. Now it's like, thank you, character building.
Oh, I laugh about them delivering the wick stuff on the front porch. You knew what day you were getting eggs, cheese, and milk, baby. And you'd get butter, fresh butter.
I remember a good friend of mine
with
before.
it. You'd go pick those up. The government commodities went once a month. You got in the line, you got 2 types of cheese, butter, rice, peanut butter, beans.
I love you. Have fun, friend.
From the government. And raisins. They even put raisins and dates in there at the end.
Yeah.
If I wasn't getting it because I was working or whatever, I'd take my mother so she could get it for her and my dad. You know. So I was still in the line. I didn't sit in the car and wait for her. I'd get out there. Sometimes it was bad enough weather. She sat in the car and I got it for her.
Oh, are you talking about Grandma in the food bank?
Hell yeah, I am. Take care of that. Everybody's got to eat.
She didn't tell you her mother was like 4'10", maybe 100 pounds. She was like the tiniest lady.
Feisty.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, she was.
on my mom's family, my mom was I can't really blame my mother in that because she was an only child. Her father never was in her life, and her mother died when she was like 12 years old.
Oh,
But
damn.
on her family side, it's like it gets really weird because like her family is like the president of the Hells Angels,
Oh,
the
Oh,
OGs and this shit.
Lord.
So
yeah.
it gets very fucking odd in that, and like the way things are played out.
Shit.
But
It's a complicated upbringing.
yeah, it's a bit weird.
It's all good. But it happened.
That's all right. She survived. She's here with us.
Yeah.
She made it.
Right.
You're alive. She did something right.
Well, I ran them. Like I gave these fucking retards something and never gave it back. And I did the unthinkable. I robbed them, and they're trying to threaten me, saying they're gonna kill me. They probably still want to kill me to this day.
Yeah, well, good.
I was saying, hurry up and do it, you fucking retards. They still can't do it, and they're all dying now. So, shots up mafia, pussy.
Oh God.
I make my own shit.
Want to talk about it? It really bothers me
I
how
know.
they're like,
It's all bad. I know.
Oh,
I used to sit in the kitchen and do my homework.
they sit in there and they rail against foreign aid.
If
And
it
then they're
wasn't
like, guys,
that-
they need more foreign aid for Israel.
All
What
I'm
is
saying,
happening?
listen, if it wasn't that, it'd be something else.
Yeah,
every week.
boy.
When this topic goes on, there could be another one.
I
There'll be
know.
another, there'll be another one, and then there'll be another. You have to stop. They're
The war machine will turn.
Is that Mr. L'Chaim? I'm just joking. It's Mr. What do you guys call him? Sir Smokes a lot.
Smoke a lot.
Yeah.
Everybody
I'm gonna
fucking
call
knows
him.
me
I'm gonna
by
call him.
now.
I'm gonna call you. Hey, Smokes a lot. I'm gonna call you Mr. L'Chaim now. Now you're bringing up fucking Israel. Call you
I'm
Mr.
fine.
L'Chaim.
Shalom, 500-pound J-Dam bomb in, you know?
On
Oh,
Shalom, bro.
Lord.
Assalamu alaikum.
I'm on the side of peace, baby.
Yeah.
Hey man, peace sells, but who's buying?
Nobody.
Nobody. It's not profit.
Nobody knows.
Oh, I said the magic word, money.
Woo!
That's
Look
it.
at
See?
everybody retarded.
Woo.
There you go.
Gotta grease that war machine somehow.
Money.
Propaganda begins. The bomb starts flying. Hell yeah. Money. Think about all the reconstruction they're going to have to do after the war.
Woo!
Money. Everybody will profit.
You got kids wooing and shit. Woo!
Hallelujah.
Shit,
Thinking about things.
that's wild.
And
Yeah. I don't know why I didn't do that.
Ride on the peace train. Ooh,
I gotta quit singing anymore.
Come on the peace
Get
train.
excited.
Peace train sound.
Mom, we talked about
Oh no, you
Why
got
did I
called
kill my
out by the
joy?
millennial. Ah,
Kill my joy.
I like to hear the sons in that about this. I want to hear their perspective because they're in the younger generation, closer to mine.
Who wants
there
to hear
you
your
go.
perspective?
What? No, that,
Now,
my
keep in
perspective's
mind,
bad.
What are your thoughts? Oh yeah, by the way,
can you calm down? Keep in mind that, what was I going to say? Oh, yeah, you're dealing with an outlier. I wouldn't call him typical.
Yeah, I had
and
to explain
know
to
the
you.
fact that
About what?
What's that? How you feel about the Israel shit?
Oh, the Israel shit?
as being a millennial, how do you feel about the
It is
whole
such a
fucking
long,
thing?
entrenched ethnic conflict that has spanned thousands of years. I think it is a fairly easy determination to look at both of the countries, see which one has a freer people, and then just choose that one. I
You've
think
been
we know
trained well, my friend.
civil liberties indicate a free society, and I think one of those countries has a lot more civil liberties than the other.
Word.
Civil liberties. What
Yeah,
about
I mean,
this? It's whatever the fuck I say it is, and you better fucking defend it.
Right?
I'll slap the fucking That's pretty much how it works, really. It's called history for a reason.
Yep.
Somebody's story. Why? Because they fucking made it that simple.
I don't know. I try not to get too caught up in the weird, like, discussion about fucking anti-Semitism or all that shit about whether or not it's fucking anti-Muslim to like not support Palestine. That's all just part of the culture war. It really just
Have you looked into the Talmud or the Kabbalah?
I've read a little bit of the Quran, but I've not read any of the Talmud.
Not the I'm talking about the Quran is a Muslim, right? The
I know,
Talmud is
yeah.
like the Kabbalah.
I haven't read
You know
any-
about Keter to Malkuth and Keter and all that. The Sephirah. This is
Yeah,
what they
man.
it's magic, bro. That's what they're fucking doing. It's witchcraft.
I mean, yeah, a little bit, I guess.
Right, look into that.
So you're in this side. Civil liberty.
What about
Yeah.
the Zohar?
Yeah, like I said, I don't read any of that. My grandma kind of ruined all of it for me.
What?
She shoved it down my throat as soon as I started existing. I had tarot cards.
Good, good. You should be fucking lucky. You got fucking boosted from when you were young to understand certain things. It's a terrible. Oh, my grandmother.
My grandma's all
Force the
open-minded, cool, and in touch with
My
the
grandma
universe.
forced
God.
the truth down.
Well, I'm not saying it's
You're
a bad thing. I'm not
Hold
complaining.
on, you're lucky you got to meet your grandma. I still have my grandmother on my father's side. On my mother's side, I never got to meet my grandmother. Her name was Ellen. Yeah, Ellen was on it. Unfortunately, I was never able to meet her, but on my father's side, my grandmother's out the country right now. She went back to London. My grandfather was born in 1933. Man's still kicking. Man's fucking a beast. On my father's side, but on my mother's side, I never met my grandmother or grandfather. So I'm saying you have on your side in your lineage, and I don't know if you know your father's family side, but for me it's the opposite. You guarantee you have the lineage on your mom's side. You have Patty and you have Jess or whatever. What the fuck is your name? Jessica? I got Patty and Jessica. I don't know what the fuck your name is.
Yeah, it's Jessica. Mom to you.
Pretty much.
Who mom to you?
Yeah,
Well,
actually,
that's
we got
important,
ridiculed
but-
a lot for that. I always allowed him to call me by my first name.
Yeah.
I didn't make him call me mom all the time. People thought it was so weird, but I said, I think it
That
lets
was
your
the
child.
exact same way with me and my mom. I call her Donna.
Yeah, so it depends, but it's like what it does is it lets your child know that you're something besides just mom, and they start to recognize you as an individual as well. They're not just stuck in that role.
Nah, dude, it's when you're saying mom over and over and over again, and she starts to become like physically attuned to it, you start to realize if you say Jessica, she'll actually pay attention.
Exactly, and some people would say it's weird. My mother's name is Donna, and I'll call her Donna, and I guess that's kind of weird. But for me, she says no, it's nothing offensive to her. Some people are like, they have this offense, like, it's a respect thing. You must call me mother or mom, or whatever. But no, it's like that's her name. Either way, and she said her mom showed her that too. I never met her. She was a teacher. She died when my mom was 12 years old. So unfortunately, I was not able to meet my grandma on that side. But she had no issue with that.
Yeah. Ooh, I want to put on my boogie.
Patty hates it when I call her Patty.
Yeah.
I'm your mother.
My dad doesn't like it. My mom.
I never called my father by his first name one time. He would not have tolerated that. Not for a second.
Oh no, I do. He gets mad about it.
Not for a second. He was born in the 50s.
I have done it. Same with my dad. My dad's old school. He beat the fuck out of you. But regardless, I looked at him. And, once you get old enough, I faced him and shit. I was like, you're lucky I'm calling you that name, kind of thing. Get the fuck out of here.
Happy I'm calling you that, not asshole.
I almost beat the fuck out of my own father multiple times. And I made him upset and apologize.
We all feel that way.
I think everybody gets to that moment, yeah.
Somebody he respected me after because he knows Like, yeah, the way he like treated me when I was a little kid, where I couldn't defend myself, and then when I'm older, it's like now I'm older, like I'm being peaceful, and I'm actually being, in a way, I'm letting you slide in a way. Like I should beat the fuck out of you, stop the shit out of you.
According to
But
you.
Yeah, but
I'll
you've
leave it.
switched roles. Yeah, but now that the age that you're at, your roles are different to each other. You may become a caregiver and a helper for him now, where he was that for you when you were younger.
Eventually, you know what's funny, Jess? I used to make a joke with my dad when I was younger. When I was like 10 or 11, I'd be like, Dad, you better fucking smarten up. Because eventually
Yeah.
I'll be able to put you in the, eventually I'll be able to put you in the nursing house and I'd be like, yeah, you better smarten up, treat me right, Dad, or you're going to get put into the nursing house when I'm older. And
Right?
the
Sure, you
nurses
still
are
let
going
me
to
be
steal
me.
from you. I used to add in the nurses are going to steal from you. I'm going to change
Right?
your IV with a piss packet.
Oh, God. Better be nice, old man. Your future's in my hands.
Pretty much. And now it gets to that point where, yeah, it's like pretty much there. I love my dad. I have a really good relationship with him. We go to the park, we make barbecues, we fucking deal with the shit.
That's
I
cool.
have my own thing going. Yeah, but now it's like when I got older, like he got more docile, I guess, in a way.
Calm down a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, he calmed the fuck down like a lot. Got more docile, and now it's like he's like putting up with me. Where it's like and now I'm the fucking like person that has to take care of him, type thing.
Yeah.
But he
Thank
never
goodness
really
you
took
have
care.
kids.
He never took care of me in the first place. That's a fucked up part.
Yeah, but we're striving to be better people than them, aren't we?
Mm.
Sorry,
I think we
Mary's
hold our
killing me.
personal expectations.
Like pretty much like my mom went fucking completely insane when I was like a little kid,
Yeah.
probably like grade like 5 or whatever, and like I never seen my mom for many years. And my dad had to take me in, and he held this over me and my brother, and he did some fucking bullshit. Like he wasn't acting really nice. Like
I
when
feed you. You
little kids are going through all this shit, man's not acting very like on point. And pretty much like he tried like saying like he was like doing us a favor, being a
Yeah.
man and
Yeah.
taking care of his children. It's like I'm doing all this like I'm like, you're the one who fucking sucked your dick into something and fucking created a
Oh,
child, you retard. So I'm like, yeah, the man's acting like because we never he stepped up and took us in for a little bit instead of us going into foster care. So
yeah.
he's trying to say, oh, he like did
Oh,
something
I'm
like
sorry. Yeah.
amazing because
I'm sorry. I asked you to act like a father for 5 minutes. Was it that burdensome? Like, did it really? Like, come on now.
yeah, the man's trying to like hold over us like when we were younger, like if I didn't like take you guys would have been in foster care. We probably would have been better off in the fucking foster care. I used to sleep on a fucking mattress when I literally shared a room and slept on a mattress in the
Yeah.
middle of a living room until I was fucking like 14, 15 years old.
Yeah.
Like 14. The fuck?
Yeah.
What are you really providing? I'm barely eating. Like, we have reused clothes from the fucking from the thrift store or whatever. Like
You know what? There's a
completely alienated from the peers, not even living
Yeah,
around
told
them.
him
Right? That's
I'd have
retarded.
done better.
To be honest.
I'd have done better in a tent with a bus pass, Dad.
It's a mine roller, Mom. Every time it hits a mine.
Yeah, man was trying to act like it's a big deal, and I owe him something because he like stood up and did what he's supposed to do, and I never got sent to foster care. First of all, I shouldn't have been. If you're a real father, I shouldn't have been in that position in the first place.
Yeah.
The fuck? As a little kid.
You never reveal to a child that it's a burden to take care of them, even if it is. You don't tell them that. You don't tell them that.
You have the choice to have the fucking child, though. Like, are you that fucking stupid? When I have children, I guarantee everything's set up.
Do you plan on having children?
Yes, guaranteed.
Oh, that's awesome. I like to hear that. I think you'll be a good dad. I
Oh,
think you'll
yeah.
really care and you'll really be aware, and I think you'll make a really wonderful person.
That's the plan.
And spoil them. I don't care what anybody says. Spoil them.
Yeah,
No, they're
spoil.
gonna have to fucking work. It's not about spoiling. They're gonna have to. They can have everything they want, which is already there for anybody, regardless. But you're not just gonna give it to them. You're gonna have to fucking
No,
learn.
but you can spoil them when they get home from work.
They're
Life's
not
too
going to
hard.
work for somebody else. They're working for themselves, first of all.
And besides, you have to think they have an advantage over the world that you didn't have. They have you. The world won't be as hard on them because they have you.
Yeah, my dad used to beat the fuck out of me for no reason. Like, for example, it'd be like, which is fine. Like, I actually appreciate that. Like, I think people need to get beat the fuck out of more nowadays, to be honest with you. But yeah, like, let's say I got 90% on that shit. It's kind of like an Asian family in a way. It's like Asian. You got 90%, they're gonna kung fu kick you. You should have got 90 fucking. You should have got 100. Where's the other 10? Kung fu kick to the head. What the
Why hold back at this point?
So what I mean, like, nothing was ever good enough, even though like this motherfucker could barely ever do anything I've done.
Wait, what did it?
So
In chat.
it's
Hang on.
it's to create greatness in a way. It's
I
like,
was back, but Papa is passed out. Yes, he is. Sorry. Organ. What is it? Is this Papa's therapy hour? When is it my turn to unload about my parents? Feel free.
Go for it.
Unload, baby.
Hell yeah. Go for it.
why is it called a rent?
Huh?
Why is it called a parent? Look at that word. Rent.
Parent
What are
comes
we
from
supposed to be? Parental units?
basically what was it? It was a stereotype originally from like black guys that like white women just call cops on you just for fucking being there. You know, they get all stuck up their own ass. And then all men started to realize women just do that to them.
Oh my lord.
I don't know where that came from, but yeah.
Like I said, it came from black men. Originally it was
I mean, where did
white
this idea
What
come
are you talking about, bro? You gotta beat the pussy up
Subject.
properly.
Karen.
No.
Okay.
Nobody said Karen.
Nobody said Karen?
Mm-mm.
The microphone distortion said Karen.
Oh, okay.
I'm saying you gotta beat the pussy up properly. What the fuck are you talking about, bud?
You sound like you were talking about Karens, what the origin of the word Karen was.
No, a
Karen.
parent. He said
Parent.
parent.
Okay.
Sorry. He was asking for the.
Sweet
Okay, I was trying to draw it
Christ.
back. Like, what are you talking about, honey? He said parent.
Dun dun dun.
I don't think I mentioned. I don't think I said the word Karen at all.
No, you said a parent. He misunderstood.
Oh, parent. You heard Karen instead of parent. Okay.
He was like, I
Yeah.
never
What is
Karen.
car
He was ready.
rent? A rent. Where does that rent come in the word parent? That was my
Oh,
point, right?
You're
They're
a real
renting.
joke.
My first problem with parents is that I was bored. I was very, very young. Yeah, that's tough.
What are they renting though?
You're a real corker.
Does
Interesting.
it mean apart from? I think it means apart from. Int, the suffix int. I think it means apart from.
Hi, Papa.
Hey, beautiful. How are you?
Good.
How you doing?
Good.
Oh, cheerleading.
I didn't go.
Yeah, how come? Ariana?
Yeah, without me. I had mine a little bit.
Oh, I thought you went.
Well,
In Thailand?
yeah.
Cool. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
My baby girl's over here.
I heard
You
it.
should get her. You should get her into something where she could really put that energy into and transmute it into something. Put her in martial arts, Papa, while you can.
Hell
Just
yeah.
From
cheerleading.
a young age.
She's just
What is-
cheerleading.
Cheerleading. That's
Fuck
what it
it.
is. Yeah.
Okay, now the cheerleading. Now you're living in this princess delusion shit. That you're gonna
Punch you in the face.
make her put her into something fucking realistic.
That is realistic. What's the matter with you?
Yeah.
Oh man. Here we go.
You're literally spreading goodwill.
Thanks, Donna.
Spreading goodwill.
That's right.
Got it started. We hit that joint.
All right. No
Look-
offense,
look
no
about
offense or anything. If you encourage this cheerleading thing, you know, within like 10 years, she'll have an OnlyFans.
You know, I used to be a cheerleader.
Oh, yeah, I went home with it.
I was a cheerleader, Delta. I don't have only. I don't even wear makeup, friend. Yeah, I don't even wear makeup. Friend. It don't change. It don't have to change you like that.
That's because you're.
That, all you gotta do, Mom.
Vain girls are attracted to the
I love it.
cheerleading, but being
And you're a
cheerleader-
lot older too. But look at this new generation, guaranteed. Oh, be a cheerleader, a princess archetype, and all that. It's an illusion. You're gonna be, unless you're gonna be like 40 years old, owning like 3 cats or something. It's retarded. Where's the
I love
family structure?
I don't know. I loved it. I loved cheerleading. I thought it was fun. It was really athletic.
Yeah.
I got to dance. I got to cheer people up. Like I don't know. I
All
like
right, I'm gonna be a little bit rude, like a little bit blunt and direct. Look at it now, okay? Do you have you have children and that, but do you have a real relationship that's been withstanding all of that? No. You're there with your cats and your animals living with Patty. Does Patty have
What are you asking me? I don't understand.
I was in
do
band.
do you have a structure going on that's beyond that? Are you single?
Am I single right now? No, I'm working on getting divorced.
All right, but technically you're single. Okay, I guess you're separated. You know what I mean? There's a reason
Now,
for that. It's social
I like that.
engineering. You're separated, but I guess that's what they call it legally over here. But
Yeah, we're
regardless,
separated now.
yeah, that's done on purposefully. That's done
We're just-
purposely. Where Patty does not have a real relationship with your father, you do not have a real relationship with your children's father, and the cycle fucking continues, and it's done
Well-
purposely.
My dad's dead,
Yeah.
but my parents were married when
Yeah.
I was born, and we're
Yeah.
together for 7 years, something like that.
And then
Eight.
what happened? Then you turn 8, and no more.
Yeah, I turned 9, and then I lived with Dad for a while, and then Mom got remarried, and then Dad got remarried. That was it.
Life went on.
I don't know. We weren't really allowed to express emotions about it, so we just sort of bottled it up, moved on like nothing happened.
I didn't do that to you. Your dad did. Well, he was butthurt anyway.
You weren't really allowed to talk about stuff like that as a child in my house. You weren't allowed to like pop into the room and just like express your emotions. It didn't exactly work like that.
Hell yeah. No, everything adjusted out. Things
Yeah.
worked out. Shit happens, and
I
here
don't
we
think
are.
anything quite happens the way you plan it, but
Never.
just pay attention, and when opportunity presents itself, you take it.
I'm just saying it's about the family structure thing, right?
Absolutely. My whole so my viewpoint when I was married, of course, was I was going to have this future with this person and have this family and do this thing. But now that the marriage is being dissolved, I think much more on a family turn, like my larger family, my brothers, my sisters, my mom, my stepdad, my son, all that. I want us all together. So that's my goal now.
That's the
Whereas
most,
it was just
that's
this
the most
little,
important thing that we can remember is families. They say blood is thicker than water, which means
Family's
family's the only thing
priority.
that
Family's priority.
yeah, Papa
that's the
gets
number
it.
one.
He's got his family
Yeah,
together.
yeah.
You're doing it right,
That's
Papa. You
right.
all live there together.
Word.
We have 4
Look at
generations
Papa's
here.
a fucking family. Papa's. That's why I respect and love Papa. That's why I come here. His
Yeah.
name's Papa. I will not call him Papa for no reason, okay? Because the
They're the
man's
family
really
man.
living that.
Hi, Gracie, my little baby.
That's right. Family is very important.
I agree. And mine's been scattered across the country for years, and it's just
Family
now.
should be more important than what you think you are. Actually,
Yeah.
I would say Papa and I could both agree that we've sacrificed ourselves for our families. I know I have. I could be out doing pretty much whatever I want to be doing, and I
I've been
choose
doing
to.
the same thing from fucking a young age. I could have fucked off a long time ago. I'm not gonna
Yep,
do that though. Like I feel
don't
like
do that
I have,
now.
I feel like I'm forced. I'm not forced to, but I feel like I am. Like for me, I have to live in a certain way. I want to feel right, fucking off and leaving people like that. So I'll stay here and make sure things are fucking taken care of. Why? Because I want to. Because I have to. It's not because I want to or have to. It's beyond that.
It's hard to explain to people a sense of duty, but I understand what you're saying. I have a very deep founded like sense of duty like you do. Like I know I'm more capable, and so I feel responsible to make
I
sure
could have
everybody's
fucked up. I could be
best life.
living like a fucking king right now. Like I could fuck off many years ago. No,
Oh
no,
no, I
I'm
don't
stuck. I have to
You're
I have to be put
care
back in
about
here.
time,
Purpose.
right? I'm sandwiched, Nancy. I got older people in my family that need my help. I've got younger family members that need my help. You know,
welcome to
and
my
yes,
fucked
I
up
could
world.
go off and do something on my own, but I would feel guilty the whole time. I would just want to come back.
Yeah, but
I
people
don't.
aren't really relying on you. Patty's fine. Your family's fine. They don't really. For me, these people are fucked if I fuck off. You know what I mean? Like it's like I'm like the fucking shitty glue that's holding it all together. And why do I care? You know,
See, I
I'm
disagree
eventually
with you.
everybody has to pass away, and eventually I could
I
move on.
disagree with you. If you pulled me out of this equation where I'm at right now, people would suffer. Their lifestyles would suffer. Their quality of life would suffer.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like you need to be there for a way.
I don't need to be, but I choose to be because I feel it's the right thing to do.
That's what
And
you
I don't.
need to
I
do.
can't live with myself if I'm not doing the right thing. I don't. I have
That's
no
what you
free.
need to do. That's it's being presented. That's what you have to do. If not, then you're gonna go against everything.
Nancy Patty's back is fucked. She can't twist. She can't lift.
I
She
have
can't
spinal
overhead. She
stenosis.
can't. She barely could bend over yesterday.
Well, I'm saying
And
like look at how fucking lucky you two are. Think about it, right? Like my mother, for example, if you want to say it like that. Yeah, her mother died. She never had a father, and her mother died when she was 12 years old.
yeah,
And they got
Take it.
adopted by Hell's Angel master people that raped her and shit.
that's
So it's
fucked up.
yeah, so it's kind of fucked in
And no
that
wonder
sense. But I'm
she.
saying, yeah, exactly. So I'm saying like, yeah, imagine like you never had a father. Your mother died when you were 12 years old, and you got sent
Okay.
into this shit.
Okay. I see what.
Yeah, you're lucky as fuck. Think about it.
Oh, I
Yeah,
agree.
Especially being a woman. You're a woman, so you have a proper, strong mother figure. You're blessed.
I'm just
Same
glad
with
we
your
can live in the
sons and
same
everything.
house together, honestly, because women have trouble cohabitating more so than
Yeah,
men do. And just the fact that we can get along this well on a daily basis, I'm thankful for.
yeah, I'm surprised. But either way, what happens is like even with women, it has a lot to do with the lunar cycle. Even like the periods, I know like before the menopause and all that, I'm sure if you guys lived with this, or if you lived with other women, you guys are all women at that time. Like, yeah, you guys are
Yep,
all having the
all
period
cycle
at the same
together
time.
and shit hits the fan at the same time. Yep.
It's emotional mind control. You guys are being played like a fucking
I
fiddle.
get on the roof. I didn't say it don't hurt. Yeah,
Patty can't get on the roof.
they won't let me on
Patty
the roof.
can't get on the roof.
I get up there when they ain't looking. That's for real. They won't let me up there anymore.
I'm not talking about it. You're not getting.
I'm saying you guys are blessed. This is what can really create a strong foundation for the future. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you have that family unit still intact in some way, shape, or form.
Oh
You
yeah,
got
I'm doing my best. I'm trying to get even more family together. Is the goal.
Well, it's not even about like the numbers or extended family. You got Patty, you got you, and you got your sons and that, and grandsons, grandchildren, whatever. It's fucking beautiful.
Hey, Mark.
Yeah, we got my brothers who are just up the road now, so that's nice.
You
They're only
got
an
you
hour.
got you got the uncles up the road and everything. You're fucking laughing.
And the niece and the nephew live there, and my brothers live together, which is nice. So, yeah. Good morning, Mark.
See, that's potential. You know that I could see that as being a potential to grow further, regardless.
It's a good way to live. You know, and I always taught my son that when he was little, like you live at home,
Cheers, Ma.
Yeah, but your
right?
son
Well,
should
you gotta go
realize.
out.
Your son should.
You gotta
Your
get them
son
out in the
should.
world and do stuff. Yeah, but your home, your life, the basis of your life is at home with your family.
For your
Go out.
children and that, what should be realized is the opportunities there they should bring it to a higher level either way, and bring
Yeah.
it back to the family. I could see, I could see. Guaranteed they can fucking deal with it. Anybody can.
At this point, the issue we're dealing with, and I think a lot of people are dealing with, is housing. Housing is so expensive right now, and it's in demand, at least in the area like that we're in.
You don't even
No, it's
want to fucking know how
like
much I'm paying every month.
I already know. You're probably paying when I was in Seattle, I was paying $3,000 a month.
It's that, and I'm also dealing with my mom's shit and everything, so I'm paying over $4. And then I got like insurance for the car, home insurance, fucking all the other bills, food for others, food for myself. I only eat once a day. Fucking a million
I
different things. I'm paying like it's over $5 fucking grand a month. It's actually
I
retarded.
was gonna say, yeah, I think I was spending like $1,200 in food or something a month.
No, I didn't do that. You?
It's fucking me
didn't.
up.
Sorry, I was addressing chat. Mark, what happened is we were getting ready to start a live today, and then Papa started one. Like actually went live while I was like setting it up. So I canceled it and we just came over here instead. We don't want to overlap. We all have the same friends.
Exactly.
Don't get along shared in there. You're right, Nancy. I had a family member avoid me the other day. Wouldn't even make eye contact with me. I knew why. It's because I know things. I hadn't seen her in years. Yeah, she wouldn't even look at me.
Yeah, we don't associate with those.
Yeah, we just avoid them.
people.
Yeah, we just smile and wave.
Because, yeah, it can become an embarrassing experience for them real quick.
You see them at the like funerals and the weddings. You smile from across the room.
I don't even
wave.
do that. I just nod my head and go on. I ain't dealing
I
with it.
had one of my sister-in-laws stop
Too
me
old.
one day. I think we were at a kid's birthday party, but she stopped me and she looked at me and she was like, I know they all think I'm crazy. And I looked at her and I was like, I kind of think you're a little crazy now too. She was convinced, man. She was paranoid. They all think I'm crazy. Yeah, you might be. Notify me button, and I would. Yeah, that's what happened. Yeah, sorry. Papa was quicker on the draw.
Oh, yeah?
Well, he was on late last night, so I think or early this morning or something.
Right.
So yeah, we weren't sure if we could go back.
Papa frozen or something? No, it's not frozen.
No, I think he's talking with the babies. I heard one of the babies.
Yeah.
in the room with him. Yeah, one of the girls. Happy pumpkin.
Papa needs to do fucking a few push-ups or some shit. You had to get back to shape, bro. I'll put you back on the roof. I have a leak in my roof, Papa. You have to repair it now.
I'm all done with roofs.
I'm all done.
That ate you up and spat you out, huh, Papa?
I love how dry you said that, Papa.
I'm all done with roofs. I can't do
I'm
that.
all done with roofs.
Yeah. I'll pass on
I don't
that.
know why I thought that was funny, but he's done.
It's so deep. If you
I
really
will
look
pass
into it.
on that.
You're always so jovial, and I'm done. Yeah, he was quick draw McGowan.
Pop,
All right, I'll be
my roof's leaking, man. How do I repair it?
here, Mom. Hang out.
Getting some munchies.
Yep, I'm gonna go get some munchies and roll a joint.
I don't have a
Oh.
fucking roof, Pop. I live in a damn building. I'm just joking.
Okay.
Don't you live in a big building?
There's hundreds of roofs above me.
No, I was gonna say you live in a big building.
Show the dog cookie.
Yeah, I live in a big fucking high-rise, a condo.
Yeah.
All right. She wants
How do
me
you
to show
build
you
high-rise?
our dog cookies we bought at the Wool Festival yesterday. Your dog biscuit.
What in the voodoo doll bullshit are you showing? You
Right.
got the cake of light. You got the fucking voodoo doll. A little ghost.
Yeah. Here's the kitty cat. There.
Oh, God bless you.
Do we need anything? We don't pick up order.
Yep.
There you go, Patty.
And the Wool Festival t-shirt. I got that on there. This is what the hoodies look like this year.
Oh, yeah, the hoodie's cute.
Is it a fucking sheep? A goat?
Yeah.
Sheep.
The Sheep Kentucky Wool Festival.
Yeah.
We have a wool festival every year. They shear all the sheep, make wool,
Okay.
and they make hats and gloves and all kinds of stuff.
I'd wear that fucking shirt.
Yeah.
I'd wear it. Why not? You know. Are you a fucking sheepdog? Are you sheep and are you a sheep? Are you a sheep in wolf's clothing? Are you? You know what we have over here? We call it spenducci.
What's that?
It's sheep or lamb on a skewer that you barbecue.
Oh, okay.
Put a little salt in that motherfucker, kosher salt or whatever.
Yeah, it's
Left
common.
lamb.
A lot of people eat lamb here.
Yeah.
Might as well.
Well, you can get it fresh. We have sheep farmers here. So you can go get it from the farmer's market fresh. Or they got a little truck they set up in front of the little store once a week.
I showed you guys like the Masonic apron I found that it's made of genuine French lambskin.
Oh, yeah. Remember I told you, first thing I'd do is take it apart and make wall art.
Yeah, you create your own thing. I got it tested. It's real gold. There's about like 6 or 7 ounces of it, like 6.5 or something.
Hell yeah. You should have it melted down and make you a piece of jewelry. That's enough to make a little ring or something with.
You can make a bunch of money off it. I don't want their fucking money. I'm gonna find the original owner and return it to them.
Oh, are you still going to do that? Try to track them down? Have you looked up any of the names yet?
I have been, and I haven't been able to contact the rightful owner yet. I'm still working on it.
If you can't look up any of those names, you know what you ought to do is contact the local Masonic lodge and tell them that you.
I've contacted these fuckers already.
And what'd they say? Did they
They have
respond?
no fucking clue, really.
Oh, okay.
And the ones that do are just trying to act like the dudes that could just take it for themselves and probably.
Yeah,
do
they're
it
not going to
themselves.
reveal. Yeah, they're not going to reveal any information about the members. I didn't think of that. No, they don't have like. I was going to say like put it in the paper, but they don't have that anymore. Like put it in the back of the paper, like found. You know.
They still have
Do they have
papers
anything
over here.
online
They
like
have one
that?
called Now Toronto. Now. They still have like physical. They still have like papers where you can get them for free that are still
Well, it
out
seems
there.
like
And people grab them.
it seems like whoever it belonged to is probably an older person. They might still read the paper. Might be worth it.
Well, he died. I'm pretty sure the guy who really originally owned it passed away, and their family threw it out without knowing what it was.
We didn't put on the ad like seeking family members of.
Well, the lodge, it's lodge like 1245 or something. They no longer exist over here.
Oh, yeah. So all the records are probably gone.
It's there somewhere. I'm sure, like the UGLE, which is the United Grand Lodge of England, UGLE.
Yeah,
which
it's sitting down in a
kind
basement,
of
right where my high school
yeah,
records were.
maybe
Yeah.
I have to ask them. Yeah, it's like the motherfuckers that, like, for example, with schooling, right? Like, for example, everyone have the school records, but there's another body ahead of that holds all the records, like, in a different way.
So when they went to get my high school transcript, when I went to go apply for college, for university, they wanted my high school records, and I had to go get them from the high school or whatever. It took this lady like 2 hours. She had to go down and like traverse through a basement,
Yeah.
through boxes, and then she came up with all these little bits of paper and had to photocopy them for me. And I
wanna hear
imagine if
something
you find
hilarious,
something out about,
Jess?
well, I imagine if you want to find something out about that guy, it's going to be like that. You're going to be in some basement rooting through old boxes.
Well, what you're saying about that, like, I can relate back to that.
If you know, here's another one. If you know where, oh, he dropped off, did he?
Yeah. You most certainly did.
Oh, we'll see.
He'll be back. Push the wrong button.
Well,
He'll
I was
be
going to
back.
suggest, and Papa knows this too, if he knows what lodge it was at, if he can find local churches in the area, you can look through the birth and death records there.
Yeah.
You may be able to find him through religious records at a church.
There's all kinds of ways.
Especially the Catholics. The Catholics are good about that, keeping records of the
Oh.
births and deaths.
Mhm.
Oh, sure. That's for sure. There he is.
Well, they got records of all the christenings and the confirmations
Yeah.
and the, what I mean? So if the guy was a religious person, you might get lucky. You might find him in religious records. Did you hear that, Delta? I was saying if you know where that old lodge was, if there were churches around it, you may be able to search through the church record, find one of those names or one of the names.
This thing might open up
What the?
the vent.
I know, because of the fumes. There's bad fumes in that fucking. Oh. Maybe because the gas is on. Maybe I should shut it off. It's still fumes bad.
Those things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't
Oh, yeah.
know.
It would seem like there would be some sort of record. Unless
There
there's an
has to be
act
a
of
death
God
record.
or natural
And
disaster.
if there's not a death record, then there's probably a missing person report. There's not a missing person's report. You know what I mean? There's usually
Well,
some.
then again, like I said, an act of God.
And if not, you might be able to go back and microfilm
Yeah.
from the time period that it says on there and see
Yeah.
if you can find death records for the backs of the papers
Yeah.
or incidents.
I contacted the original company that's written on that. It's called Dominion Regalia. They're still around. They've been around from like 18 something.
Oh,
And
okay.
yeah, I contacted them. They right away responded to me. It was like within like 20 minutes as soon as I emailed them. And pretty much what they were saying was it has something to do with Scotland.
Okay.
And
Wow.
apparently someone from Scotland asked something to do with the Royal Arch. It has to do with someone called the Knights Templar.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit above that. That's
Okay.
pretty much all I can extract. And I've talked to other people that are involved in that, and they pretty much said the same thing as Scotland Royal Arch.
Okay. Well, at least you got some information.
Cool. It's good when you get a clear history.
It might come down to you honoring it if you can't find any other family
Yeah.
members. Bury it, burn it.
Metal.
I
I
say
thought you were crying, baby girl.
Yeah, he's got a lot of babies running there.
oh, our neighbors had a little Halloween party last night, and there was little ones all over the street in their cute ass little costumes. They were so adorable.
It's real funny going up there when you don't have a
Well, we
child.
didn't have any kids, yeah, so we didn't go, but
We took drinks.
we watched. Yeah, we got them some drinks.
It's not even Halloween yet, but look at what Halloween really is. Same with all these other religions.
Well, the host is a nurse.
Well, they
and
do
I believe
it-
she has to work.
Yeah, they do it so that all the family and the extended family can get together, and then they can do what they want on Halloween, and the kids get to wear the costume twice.
Yeah. There's a very deep meaning behind that all.
This is a lot safer what we do than what
Timing
like
them
you.
to be perfect slaves and where's the fucking Easter bunny at? I have an issue. We're gonna tie up the Easter bunny, Santa Claus, what else? A tooth fucking fairy.
Yeah,
The
all those
Halloween.
magical things. All those magical things that children that don't have to be adults at 8 years old enjoy. You have to think of it from their perspective. They didn't have to grow up as quick as you did. They're still enjoying the magical little wonders of childhood. And I'm more than happy to facilitate that because it's fleeting.
And then what happens later on?
Well, you don't censor them, but you still give them Santa Claus. You know what I mean?
So you're like conditioning to lie to the people and give them a
Now listen,
delusion from the beginning.
Smokes a Lot figured it out when he was 5 and he was angry with me. He
I
came
was
to me.
pissed off too.
Yep, he came to me and he said, "You've been lying to me." I said, "What are
You
you talking about?"
fucking-
He said,
That
"Mom,
destroys your
Santa can't
trust
be."
forever.
He was like, "Mom, Santa can't be at the grocery store, at the mall, and on the television at the same time. He's not real. It's a lie." He knew it. He called me out, and I was like, "Yep, you're right." And all I asked of him was that he not tell the other children.
Yeah.
I was like, "That's cool. You don't believe in Santa. Just don't tell the other kids."
We leave a carrot for the reindeers, and someone bite the carrot. Like, oh, the reindeer bit the carrot cage.
Yeah.
I look at them like, are you guys fucking retarded?
Well, it's hard to tell you what to do with a child sometimes because they're all individuals, just like we are. You know what I mean? Like Smokes a Lot figured it out really early, but if he hadn't figured it out till he was 9, I would have protected him till then. So you treat each child
Isn't
based
that
on
kind
a
of like,
basis.
but look, these ideas that we have, right? Isn't that like kind of priming deception, right? And it's like it's almost like a degree, almost like Masonry, where the lower degrees are being deceived by the higher degrees, or the parents are deceiving
Yeah.
the children in the way
Yeah.
where it's like, yeah, believe in this, and then they realize like, oh, you've been lying to me the whole time, conforming to this bullshit, and how do they see? They're never gonna take it seriously ever again from that.
Well, no, you just explain to them that it's a fun thing that you do for kids, so they feel like Christmas is fun. And
No,
you know,
I'm
when
like,
he
let me
saw
get
the other
older, I'll
children,
slap the fuck out of you. That's what
but
I
he
say.
even at that age understood that the other children were still enjoying the idea of Santa Claus. So he understood why.
Saint Nick.
He saw the other kids get excited, and he wanted them to be excited, but he was on the other side of it then.
Santa. Santa is an anagram for Satan.
That's fine. They both wear red. That's okay.
Switch the fucking letters around.
A German Santa Claus wears green,
Oh,
and he's called something else. Yeah, it's not called Santa.
crumpets or what's the name of not crumpet, crumpet.
Krampus.
Some Krampus or whatever.
So he judges you. He's not like our Santa where he's all happy and jolly. He's like, nah, were you a good kid or a
Saint
bad
Nick is literally Satan, and
If you were a
Saint Nick
bad
is-
kid,
What
if you're a
about
bad
Old
kid,
Nick?
old Saint Nick? I think
Yeah,
that's a
what about Old
Catholic.
Nick?
I think that's a
No,
Catholic
old-
saint.
Old Nick is another term for fucking Satan, right? The
Oh,
devil.
no, I didn't know that. No, I didn't know that. My brother is a member of
Let's
the
just
church.
deceive our children about it.
My brother's a member of the Church of Satan. But he doesn't
wanna
he's not
doubt
religious. He's not religious, really.
Well, Satanism, most people are de facto Satanists. Satanist isn't like the idea, the Christian idea, like a thing with the horns and all that. It's really egoism.
I was going to say it seems more political to me than anything,
It's
honestly.
a bit political, but it's more about egoism. What serves as
Self-sufficiency, self-service. That makes sense.
And most people are de facto Satanists if they don't fucking believe it or not. It doesn't matter. I say
Yeah.
99.9% of people.
I was just watching a show the other day. I was trying to figure out where all that Satanist stuff kind of came from because there was a big scare in the 80s, where people
It comes from the Shaitan. And people get this Satanism confused with Luciferianism.
Yeah.
Right? Lucifer
Mine was
is
I
a
was
being
just
of
trying
light.
I was trying to figure out the source of the scare. Like we had a scare in our society in the U.S. in the 80s. Everybody
People are
thought
scared of
Satanists,
everything.
yeah,
That's how
Satanists
they
are doing this
control
and
people.
Satanists doing that. But no, I found a source. I actually found there was this lady and this psychologist that claimed that she was possessed and that these Satanists had abducted her when she was a child and performed all these rituals on her or whatever.
Hmm.
But it was none of it was real. The psychologist had planted all these ideas in her head. They were both deeply religious people. It was like religious delusion or something. It wasn't real, but that's what started the scare.
Oh, that's how it started.
Oh, I like what Fools and Tools says. Talk about Halloween. You teach your kids not to talk to strangers, but you get a knocking on their door at Halloween. Trick or treat, size me up and for you to eat. You're right there, Fools and Tools. We tell them to avoid strangers. We tell them to go everybody's house.
Yeah. Easter, Halloween, Christmas.
What about the Day of the Dead? Look at the Mexicans and shit.
Oh, the Dia de los Muertos. That's more of like a like what they do in like New Orleans.
Holiday.
Yeah, they're celebrating. They're celebrating dead family members. They're not out looking for Halloween stuff like balloons and candy. They're celebrating the death of their family members.
And that makes more sense to me.
It's like a Memorial Day more than a Halloween.
Yeah, that makes a lot more sense to me than go knock on strangers' doors and get random candy that they get off. It's like a Hallmark holiday, you know. It's
I love
about,
it. It's so fun now.
You know how much
Everybody
fucking money people. You know how much money you can make off selling people bullshit on Halloween.
I'm not taking the free candy away for the babies. I mean, they live for this, Delta. Every year they live for that day to get free candy. We can't take that from them.
I used to go fucking hard when I was young. I used to get, like pillowcases.
Yeah.
Yeah, instead of bags, I used to just fill up like maybe like 5 pillowcases filled with this shit and bring it back. Yeah, it's fun to do, I guess, like when you're younger. But
and we're keeping dentists in business. You know, I guarantee that the dental business, dentists probably make more money because of Halloween every year.
There you go. A little more fillings and shit. You need a root canal.
We're stimulating the economy with Halloween.
Yeah, there you go. It's like Hallmark.
Oh yeah, like Valentine's Day or whatever.
Yeah, the Hallmark are the ones that make all the cards for every occasion.
Tyler.
The Hallmark holiday. Hallmark has a lot to do with this stuff. Like, for example, Coca-Cola created that image of Santa Claus we see.
Yeah, the one we're used to.
Tyler?
The jolly,
The jolly old fat retard, man. It has to do with fucking Saturn.
Have to pick up?
It's all El.
No, I didn't think so.
With the Elohim.
You wouldn't play games, did you?
Back to Saturn.
You ask them right now so I can figure out.
Here's something funny I learned the other day. Did you know that they eat KFC on Christmas? They think that we all eat fried chicken on Christmas. I never knew. I was like,
how am I gonna get you up?
That's from Kentucky, and I need one as well.
Yes, they like run commercials during the holidays. Like, make sure you get your KFC for Christmas. And I thought, man, the only reason you're eating KFC here is because you're poor. You can't afford a turkey or ham or whatever. You choose to eat KFC on the holiday here.
No.
Hey, don't knock KFC. KFC is good, man.
I'm not saying KFC's bad. I mean, I'm a Kentucky girl. What I'm saying is, I'm not eating KFC on Christmas, Papa.
Oh, hell no.
You're offending Mr.
Hell no. My wife wouldn't allow that.
I think it's people in Japan. They eat KFC on Christmas.
My wife said that's what I have for Thanksgiving this year.
Hell yeah. Right? Save you some time, won't it, girl?
That's some like trailer shit.
Over here. Only thing you gotta get out. Only thing you gotta get out of here is garbage bag.
They have one called Swiss Chalet in the hood over here.
I'll be home by myself. My wife's gonna be in Disney.
Oh, okay.
You know Swiss Chalet? It's better than
She said that's what I'm having. Kentucky Fried Chicken.
There you go.
That'll work. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
I've had a holiday one where I got in the Boston market.
What?
It worked.
Bro, what about this? Isn't that supposed to be? First of all, like Thanksgiving is the most fucking weird holiday ever. Like you're celebrating like killing off a
Yeah,
like you're genocide.
it's happy
Let's
my
celebrate
people killing your
genociding a
people.
bunch of people. Yeah. Let's genocide the people for the
Leave 'em
land that
alone.
we're in and act like we're thankful.
You know, I
shut
tell
the
you, one of
fuck
my
up. You eat your KFC and you be happy you have some fucking food.
one
to
of
eat.
my
Shut the fuck up.
one of my half brothers has a father that's Native American, has Native American blood, and so every Thanksgiving I call my brother that has Native American blood. I call him. I say, "Happy my people killing your people day. Happy Thanksgiving."
Happy smallpox.
Yeah, happy smallpox. Happy
Disease.
Trail of Tears.
Thanks.
Oh, fuck. It's actually a retarded holiday. You know, it's really weird. We have a different Thanksgiving. Your guys is in November, no?
Yeah.
Yeah, we have ours coming up in October just now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we have a different takeover than they give people holiday here.
We do Oktoberfest, then, Harvest Festival.
Croptober. You got Rib Fest and shit. What is going on?
They bring out the beer, the new beers that they brewed for the season, and then all the harvest. But it's mostly about beer and doing the chicken.
German.
Yeah, it's like a Bavarian tradition. So we we drink a lot of beer out of buckets and eat a lot of food.
Okay.
Beer.
They dance in the streets and stuff. Yeah. It's a good time. A lot of things have to do with food here. Now that I think about it, we have a lot of celebrations.
Yeah. There's food in there everywhere. There's a fucking
Probably has to do with harvest, right?
Yeah,
The harvest.
like the
Plenty
Wool
of
Festival.
food at the beginning of the
The reason-
harvest.
The reason we had the Wool Festival is this is the time of year that you harvest the wool.
There you go.
Okay. Smelling them anyway.
You want a dog cookie, kitty?
I'm gonna banish all of you to the fucking plantation. I'm gonna make you pick cotton.
I'm already there. Come
We're
on
already
down.
on the plantation.
I got work
dude.
for you. You want work? Tell you what, you can bale up the hay.
I do. I would take that work. You know, I'll definitely bale the hay up. I go
Oh,
to
we
the
gotta,
bales all the time.
Sorry.
We need new plastic on the greenhouse. We need the door put back on the barn. Yeah, I got some things. Come on down.
All right, what do I get?
Love and affection.
Not good enough for me.
Dinner.
I need more. I need your soul.
Fine. I'm perfectly okay with that. I don't think I have
Oh,
one.
Ixnay.
So you're welcome to
Wait
it.
for me, the one.
I don't have
Someone
one.
already
So
took that. Someone already took
Yep.
that a long time ago.
yeah, it's been
Well, I'm
gone.
gonna take it back from them then, and it's mine.
Good
now.
luck.
Oh, brother.
So what I do, I collect them.
Yeah, you can have mine. You can put me on the list.
I'll keep mine.
I'm gonna spec
I
that bar
collect
door
them.
up
I
by
collect
next
them
week,
so I can. You can have it back though.
though. I need to preen the garden too.
I collect it
Oh,
so I can give it back to the rightful owner, like the fucking Masonic apron.
Cat eats the cookie. That'd be Patty, right? Patty's the rightful owner of my soul. She created me. I guess we give it back to her.
No, it's a bit deeper than that. She doesn't know.
Center. Trying to get a piece off. See what? There you go.
It's for dogs, Liam. It's a pet cookie.
I don't know, but
It's
the
a pet
cat
cookie.
is going stupid on the artesian dog treats.
He likes it.
He really likes
If I was a dog, I'd like an artesian treat. You know, it's better.
The
than
kitties
home.
enjoy it.
The cat's tearing it up. I bet
Don't
they
let
You want
the
to hear
dogs.
some? You know what's really weird? The cat that I was describing my mom got, the one that
Yeah.
broke in and made her, first. Yeah, that it won't eat a treat. It doesn't eat a fucking treat. It'll run like if it hears the bag or whatever, it'll come over, but it won't eat it.
Have you tried? Are you setting the treat on the ground?
Yeah, like it doesn't want to eat the tree, and I realize like it's probably better. The cat doesn't eat the tree. It's probably
Um,
terrible for the cat either
yeah,
way.
cats are. A lot of people don't want to accept it, but cats are carnivores. They eat 99% meat and then like
Yeah,
a
the cat
little
would
bit of
the cat.
vegetation.
Like,
So
let's say
try
you passed
offering it
away.
up.
Let's say you passed away. The dog may not eat you, depending on the
The
dog,
cat's gonna
but the cat's 100% eating your damn body, guaranteed every time.
try giving it meat instead of giving it a traditional cat treat like your thing. Give it a piece of meat of some kind, even raw, and it'll probably eat that instead.
I know it's gonna eat that shit, but I don't want it to eat my mom when she passes. I'm not gonna fucking feed it fucking raw meat.
It'll take
Leave the
long
cat.
as you check on her every day. It takes a while.
Because I'm gonna grab that motherfucking cat if it eats my mom after she passes away and the cat's eating her face.
Yeah, that would
It's a closed casket. I'm gonna have to fucking strangle the cat. I'm gonna
right.
donate to the Asian people and make a General Tao chicken.
Don't do that.
I'm gonna
Character.
turn that cat into fucking General Tao chicken after it's moving like that.
Now, apparently, you can just drop them off in what is it, Springfield, Ohio?
Oh yeah, there's plenty of Haitians there to eat the cats.
What about Springfield, Missouri?
I'm sure it's the same shit another day.
Never been there. Not much in Missouri.
Oh, they're dropping off. I think they're dropping off illegal
Are they?
or temporary aliens everywhere in the east here. They're trying to these small towns.
Yeah.
I think it'll last about another month. Somebody's gonna get a wild hair in their ass and they'll just be gone.
Wait till
one
they
day.
try it in an open carry state.
That's already happened in Springfield, Ohio. That was funny. The guy had wrecked into somebody, was just going to back up and go on because, you know, he didn't have those things to worry about. The guy got out of his truck with a pistol and called the police while he held the gun on him. He didn't go nowhere.
Good morning, Mike.
Didn't like it either.
I don't know who Mike is, but good morning, Mike.
I'm sure Pop.
They got a couple
Good morning, Mike.
on it. Don't want to eat on the
Hell yeah.
Morning. I gotta get back to fucking business out here, Papa.
All right.
All right, Delta. Hey.
We'll get you something done.
Well, I am. I'm just waiting for the right time.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's almost there.
Timing is perfect.
It's 10:27, Papa.
So is it?
Approximately like 10 minutes. I can fuck off and come back.
Got down on it.
How much did he eat the whole thing?
Is it inside?
Yeah, do you
Let's
have, what
see.
windows do you have?
Where's my phone?
Patty, Jess, you guys gonna be on it for a bit or no?
I have the big window.
Yeah.
Can I have two windows?
I lost my phone.
Are they all in the, whatever windows there are in the front, you should go take those over there.
Delta wanted to be here for a bit. And I said, yeah.
Good morning.
Yeah, Papa, how long are you gonna, if you're gonna run it for a while, I'm gonna be back in about like 20, 30 minutes.
I'll be here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave soon.
Do what you gotta do, Delta.
Okay. Yeah, I'll be back if you guys are still on.
All right, brother. Be safe.
Thank you, bro.
Hell
Thank you, guys.
Okay.
My dog's cage is woman.
Well, Mom?
Right?
I'm inside. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And we don't cage.
Yeah. Kennels can be good things at certain times, but other times they're. Think about yourself in that son of a bitch with your life, and you get the idea. Just imagine being in there, even though you got a comfy bed. Just think about how you feel in that cage. Yeah. Don't do it to a dog. Papa's looking for that telephone print.
That's what I like, tools. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
My dog cage, I want another dog inside.
Huh? Why'd you say
10
yes?
ton
For what?
tops. 10 min tops.
Huh?
Yeah, yeah.
Why? What did you say yes to? Thank
I
you.
see you barking, big dog. Okay. I see you barking. Okay. What the fuck was I doing?
Bubs.
I forgot what I was doing.
Like,
Oh,
dog
we got a new restaurant, Papa. They opened one right up the road.
in the middle of nowhere.
It's nowhere. You're driving on a regular residential road in a restaurant.
Bubs. B-U-B-S. Bubs.
What's the Eskimo? Oh no. Jerry?
The bar.
What is that?
The bar used to be at the end of the street.
Oh, I might try going in cage and let
Jerry's
dog in.
Eskimo.
I think that's a good idea.
Oh, yeah.
Bobby's wife? Oh, okay.
Stirring the pot up against him.
I tried going okay and then dog grill with landlord next time.
You can figure out how to get back open when they leave.
Imagine if you were as tall, and then you were as tall as a band, and then
Yeah.
you went to like your house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, what happened?
Okay, you want to go?
I hope he reads it. He don't read text. Remember? Oh,
Text.
unreal. Somebody abandoned ship. Yeah, they're running. It's time to call someone and ask him to bring back cigarettes. They all ran away. Yeah. Oh, mercy. Some shit never changes.
Wedding, Morgan's friend's wedding. I mean, I could pick Addison up, but it won't be until
Later.
later.
What's up? What can you do? Shit happens. Where's tools? Tools still here because that's a pretty fucking. I like those trucks. The monster trucks. Those are cool tools. Do not speak good English. Okay.
That
It's Mike. That's not my Snow Delta.
Okay, thanks for letting us know that, little girl.
Thanks, pal.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thanks for the info.
My old man's on the lawn. He just called to bed.
Fix this stuff, so I let it go.
Grace needs some water before she starts
One of those fucking days.
Papa,
Yes, baby girl, sorry.
you know what?
Somebody must be, maybe it's an animal.
No, 'cause every time I try to put it on, it keeps going backwards.
Oh, no English. No English. No English. Yep. It's almost that time. Morgan.
Hello?
Okay. Inhaler time. I pop my inhaler. Fucking die over here.
Um,
Ooh.
that Friday, 21st.
But Papa, what if the animal because it's too close to the teeth?
Oh no, we'll go investigate it when we go outside.
Oh, can you come outside? Mama?
No, not now. No, brother. When I go outside. Careful up there before you get hurt.
I'm a pro at jumping.
You're a pro at jumping?
Yeah, look at
Pretty cool stuff.
I do jump with my children.
Had something before.
Papa, you know how I get the perfect pencil at school?
What?
I always look for the one that has the best eraser, and then if it's not sharpened, I just ask my teacher to sharpen it.
That's all. Can't you sharpen it yourself, or they don't let you?
They don't let.
You're too young. Huh? What?
Eraser.
Huh?
I wish you had Jinxie.
Think she's down Uncle T's house.
I know. I said I wish you still had Jinxie.
So,
Kitty laser.
sorry, I was just looking.
That's for my plant.
I know it's the kitty laser too.
It's a kitty laser, yep. The kitty likes that, huh?
Kitty laser.
Yeah.
Come on.
Laser? Shot.
My granddaughter just got home from cheerleading.
I'm making, I'm telling them, I'm making, Portuguese milk sandwiches with tomato and lizard. I'm making it literally right now as we speak. Yeah, he made me make 2 of them before.
How old is Buster now?
Buster?
Yeah.
Probably well, Buster's passed away, but he was 18 when he passed away. So he passed away about 2 years. He's about 20 years old.
You know, if we went,
When's his birthday?
that was one of the.
I have to look it up. It's in the file. It's in the file.
How old was I when you died?
What old are you now?
7?
8?
7?
You're gonna be 8.
So I was 5?
Yeah, about 6. Yeah, 6 or 5. Yeah,
Almost.
almost 6. Yep, almost 6. You're almost 8. What? On the couch, probably. On top of the AC. Is that it?
By the time we get there, you know, we won't be able to go to like Saturday morning.
Give me
I said it's party time.
I can't. I'm already taking, like every day that I take off, like, I'm already sleeping.
You fix the chair? Booyah! What's up, people? Cheers, everybody. Okay.
They didn't even have anything. I just grabbed that
YouTube.
just so I could keep that.
What are you watching?
I thought about
Diana. Trimming jail. And my boy one just flipped.
Hello, friends. Quentin is back and more exciting than ever. Prepare yourself for today's
What up,
challenge.
A40? Turn
Guess
it
the
down,
movie
please.
by Emoji Quiz. With 150 entertaining puzzles
Thank you,
in
honey.
just 10 seconds to
I
answer
appreciate
each,
it.
We'll take you on a cinematic journey through famous movies from around the globe.
What?
In today's video,
Thank you.
special giveaway.
You're all right, girl. You're all right, kiddo.
Featured in our upcoming videos.
840. What's up, brother?
Our videos. Now, it's
Yeah, I'm still here.
the fun.
Dilly dallying. Checking shit out. Yeah, no. What up, Mark? How you doing, brother?
Perfect start. Hit it. The movie is very scary. Can you guess the movie from these two movies?
Spider-Man. I said Spider-Man. Okay. Now.
That's right. It's Spider-Man. This one
Yeah.
is yes.
Ranking.
Okay.
Nailed it.
that.
Lion King.
Thank you.
Any ideas?
No.
No.
I don't know scary movies, so I don't know.
You would say,
Aha! It's Scream.
Scream.
Next one.
Oh,
Yes.
Inside out, inside out, inside out, inside out, inside out.
You know this movie? Please leave a comment to let everyone know. How about this classic film?
Please remember.
Hit Titanic. think of this movie?
Ratatouille. Maybe look at Ratatouille.
Ratatouille.
Yes. Kung Fu Panda. Kung Fu Panda. Kung Fu Panda. Kung Fu Panda.
Kung Fu Panda.
Yay!
What is the name of this movie?
Wednesday. I have 4 fingers.
I don't know
It's
why.
Wednesday.
I don't know, baby girl.
Can
Is
you
it-
guess?
Can you guess it?
Home
Home Alone. Rotate. Good morning, Jed, my friends. What's up, brother? How you doing? My wife made me a breakfast sandwich. Even though she hates me, she still made me a breakfast sandwich.
These photos of Wednesday?
I don't think so, punk. Really? Yeah, that's nice.
Time's up. Let's check out the answers.
up.
Don't make me do it.
This movie is so
Don't do it.
Finding Nemo.
Do we know? Yeah, Mike. Do you guys know about cloning? Cloning cannabis?
I got
Yeah.
it.
Hell yeah. Do you?
guess the movie based on the emojis provided.
Go to doing that
I
now.
don't know what that is.
He's gonna do a sea of green.
What you would call it? I know what it is. I know the movie. But I don't know the name.
Zootopia.
Yes. You ever seen that in Hopeless?
Which movie is this?
Harry Potter.
I mean, you don't put a wrap on that. No, you don't.
No, you don't.
Harry Potter.
Yay, I can wrap my knee.
Come here.
What's this movie?
What do you got?
What's it called?
Ace bandage?
Huh?
The ace bandage?
Paint for my knee.
Let me see. I got paint. I got paint for
You
you.
don't need that, Pat. You
I
don't
do.
need that. You don't have-
It's up there, isn't it?
Nailed it. Frozen.
I thought it was up there.
Choose your gift.
What's that one?
Just gonna wait for you.
Gift one. Here's the birthday comment section.
No, great. Here's mine.
Happy birthday to you. May your special day be filled with love, laughter, and joy.
Happy birthday.
Gift two.
Where is it?
Up to 3 times,
I don't know.
write your name and your birthday.
Maybe I'm not wasting. I'm wrapping my knee
Happy
actually.
birthday in the next video.
So if it's ready to clip,
Which movie are we talking about?
is there any advantage in leaving it a few days
Happy
with a piece of root?
Megan.
Will a bigger clip have more chance?
Guess this movie.
A bigger clip have more chance? I would assume so. A bigger clip?
I mean, can you get out of there and stop making a mess?
Yeah, get out of that cabinet. Mike, how long you been growing for?
Gelatin. Gelatin. Wait, no.
King Kong.
King Kong.
Uh-oh, Mimi's all over that.
I had to go to my greenhouse.
I'm new to clips.
I know. I know the name. I forget.
I'm not too much of a cloner.
Oh, Papa, my babies are almost ready.
Yes, Jurassic.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a bean too. I'm a bean person too. Oh yeah, Patty?
It's gonna be any day. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Smells good. Oh, hell yeah. Excited. It smells good. I open that door and it's like, wow.
Do you recognize this movie?
I'm really happy with the plants.
Tough one. I don't think we've even seen this one. I know it, but I can't think of the name.
You should. They look good.
Yeah.
The good thing is that I can always make more
What
on
if you
purpose.
never watched a movie again? Or
Yeah.
favorite movie?
That's one thing I have.
I've got rebags to keep, but no clips yet.
Why? Why?
I'm a seed person. I'm not much of a cloner.
Yeah.
In the comment section.
I bet you do. You're a good fella. You're smart.
Mm-hmm.
I tried re-veg one time and it was weird. I didn't understand it. So I'm more of a seed, the soil.
Mm-hmm.
I have cloned before. It didn't work. But I didn't use no cloning machine or nothing. I just
I
clipped
got
it,
nothing
put
for you.
the gel, then I put it in water with the solution and it rooted and it planted it. Yeah.
It's pretty easy.
Yeah.
I've cloned. It's not too bad.
The cloners are good if you're gonna do a bunch of them. So that way they're all
Yeah.
tagged.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. If you're gonna do a bunch, get a cloner.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Everybody
Cut them off the mother plant, put them in water, or the root solution.
Yeah.
That's it. Hell yeah.
With the jelly
That's
box,
when you know. Yeah.
not the boiling box?
Bingo.
Thank you, Mom.
Yeah. I made a mistake.
Yeah.
No, he's not electric. Not.
What do you think of this movie?
Oh, she's cupcakes. Yeah. Those are
You
good.
take the soil outside, and put Scotch turf on it and shit, you know. Add it to the flower bed or something. Gets, you know, yeah, the new soil. Awesome.
In this picture,
We doing?
Wow.
We've got a little event going on at Central Brothers.
Where?
Central Brothers,
What's
doing like
the,
a big roast and stuff.
what's the
Which one? No?
Can you
Okay.
figure out this movie?
Where?
It's
Yeah.
a bike run, Corey. This other kid that died. Was doing like a big roast.
Corey Fisher?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How much is it?
It only costs money if you ride it.
If you're in the event? Yeah. You gotta have a street bike. You can't ride your quad on it.
The one with the puppies that have the black spots and they're white.
No, I'm gonna chill here.
Huh?
I'm gonna chill.
Yes, Dalmatian.
Okay, I think that.
I'm going to the game.
I think something.
Pat, can you? What are you gonna do? Go by yourself?
No, I'm gonna take it on the business.
Why do you want to take the car?
I wanna take a bike, bring it to something brown, fucking suck the street bike.
101 Dalmatians or Lady in the
Oh,
Tramp.
how would you take the baby on a bike?
I would.
Excitement.
I'd rather go.
Can't get the seeds, so we have to clone. Can't get the beans again. Trying to get 3
Wait, what do
more
you
of
think
the
you're
same
doing?
one.
No, you're not taking the top. Take the fucking car. I don't want you taking anything.
The boy who
I don't want you fucking.
I don't want you driving, period.
It's Charlie. I'm a Charlie.
No, because I don't have to worry about the fucking. I don't know, take the truck, whatever. Yeah, take the truck. Dirty ass fucking mess.
Oh, and she's a Disney princess. She's a Disney princess.
Great.
Yes, great.
Yeah.
Keep going.
So they're all the same strain of Pinot. Yeah. If you clone, you'll get the same.
In place.
The only way to do it is to try it.
Wait, what?
You learn from your own mistakes, my friend. You're not going to learn from me
I
telling
have
you.
no clue what you're talking about.
Baby red.
Why would I have it?
Oh yeah. I'm gonna try to find my jeweler's eye today. I don't need to see them trichomes on them puppies out there. Getting antsy. I want to chop, chop, chop. I don't want to do it too early.
No, we don't.
Well, I see
All of a
things.
sudden you came.
Yeah, I know. What'd you do?
Well, oh yeah. Mhm. Oh yeah.
That live in one city that live in an entire town set, which is like a sector. So humans outpopulate them exponentially in that setting. The elves call them obese race because we were populated different. I find it very interesting.
Yeah, 3 years for an elephant.
They asked the tech adepts how it worked and were frustrated when the adepts were like, we don't fucking know, we just rub oil on it and repeat the incantations. It's after a bit of work.
We don't fucking know. We just rub oil on that shit and say the words. Hack. And the weird thing is they're covered in fucking like machinery and stuff, so they look like super like tech developed. They don't know how it works. They're not allowed to. It's unknown.
Hell yeah.
technology.
I
It's
use
all been
Clonex,
lost.
Mike.
All they
It
know is
works
how to
real good.
maintain it and turn it on.
Drive. Oh yeah.
What is
And
it
then
you got, my Clonex?
Oh yeah.
train and
Mike
dine,
said
and
got
it's
some how
clone
clone stuff. I said, yeah, buddy, I use Clonex.
They then estate by the created good, which was created by the humans and the Tau Empire, believed created an entity, not a philosophy. It's important to understand how we first met thousands of years ago. Sure, the naivety possible lives and still destroyed the empire
Oh
on
yeah.
those occasions. They always no humans can't be trusted. However, they know that in time of need, they can make a legendary ally. They know that the Dark Elder
Oh, that's my. Yeah.
Healthy roots, big fruit.
Yes, Clonex. Tiny too. Yes. Use that.
Yes. Clonex is
It's kind of hard to explain it to you. Where you gotta cut it. You can't just go in there and cut any branch. You gotta cut it when and use Clonex. Tiny tube. Yep, that's what I got.
Annabelle. And if there's one thing that
I haven't
gets me
cloned in a while, but that's what I use is Clonex.
Yeah, boy.
remember, guys, we'll have a cap
I always take the cleaning and dip it in gel first. Then I put it in water that has that Clonex solution to the cloner in it. Just a
Careful
little
with the
bit.
heat mat.
No, I never.
Mike, be careful with those heat mats. Sometimes they overheat the clones.
Yeah.
That happened to me. Just keep an eye on it, that's all. I've seen the clone solution. It works really good. See, if you want to learn how to clone, listen to this dude right here, TJ. Right here, Mike. See this dude, TJ?
You gonna go with me?
TJ knows what he's talking about. If you want to listen to somebody, listen to TJ.
Yeah. Well, I guess I got to go get sick
Yeah.
because everybody's taking naps and working in the yard.
Morning, TJ. How you doing, sir? Hold on, I'll be right back.
Well, y'all, looks like I got to take a road trip. So I'll be gone for about 20, 30 minutes. I should be back. See you then.
Yeah, Mike, definitely listen to TJ. He knows his shit. A lot more than me, that's for sure. Oh, we lost Patty. We done lost Patty. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, but never
Wait, the
do.
baby was pregnant with the baby?
That's not possible.
I know it's not.
Hey, man. Getting old sucked. Yeah, tell me about it, TJ.
Aubrey, I mean, Aliana. Hey Siri, text Matt.
Yep,
Hey
TJ.
Siri,
We're the same age.
text Matt.
Sunday. Oh, now he wants them? Huh?
Yeah.
Not 10 minutes ago? Son of a bitch. Mike, you talking about Frank Duckfoot? Yeah, we do. We know Frank. He might even be. Yeah, we know Frank very well. I'm surprised he's not here yet. Could be sleeping. Hell yeah. Oh, it didn't? For Matt? Yeah, I'm a moderator on the show. Yeah, yeah. Yes, he does. Yeah, he does, Mike. That he does. Frank's a good guy. Yep. Alright, so, yeah. Yep. Hell yeah. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs.
I think you're pregnant.
Ugh. Who that? Who that? This video isn't available yet. Check back later. Why? I don't get it. Yeah. I saw something burning. Huh?
It's fine.
You alright?
What's on the burner?
Oh.
Patrick Jr.
Patrick Jr.
Hello? Okay, come on.
Brrr.
kind of fucking do a million things at once.
As usual.
It sucks that I have to fuck and go in and out of so annoying. So annoying.
Okay, I gotta roll and do my.
Leave it. I leave here for 20 minutes. Let's pick up. It's not ready yet, Morgan, but.
Oh, you got the cookie? Oh, yeah. Okay.
It's almost,
Sandwich or something.
no, it'll be done in a second. It's just, the first one I made.
Oh, yes.
7 days. Here you go. 20
Oh, grandma.
This is the scariest thing I've ever done.
Fried egg sandwich.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Putski's muffin.
Yeah. Are you still there?
Okay.
Drop you. Yeah, so I don't know.
Okay.
We're waiting.
Waiting for Joe. Waiting for that motherfucker. People, I gotta go. Let's start my day. What time? 11 o'clock. I'm fucking way behind schedule. Yeah, but do.
Dad has to go to a sleep study tonight.
Everybody stay highly medicated. Thanks for spending some time with me shooting the shit. TJ,
Why is the truck, is that your truck that way up there?
where?
Why? Way over there.
The fuck do I know?
What?
Yeah, so, you know, I just tell him he's going to work and,
That is my truck.
Dad, I mean, I need to get to work.
Can you say?
Why is it over there?
Can you say that?
And,
Am I trucking the driveway? How come I trucking the driveway?
I need to look at it. In the morning, 7 o'clock. Yeah. 7 o'clock in the morning.
I don't know.
I mean,
Have a good day, gentlemen, ladies. Peace, everybody.
in Boston.